May please, your lordship. My lord, I am seeking indulgence of your lordship to move a petition, my lord, tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Lord, urgent, my lord, in this sense, my lord.
Is your microphone on? Just
My lord,
People, all people.
my lord, sorry. I may be allowed to move a petition, my lord. It's wherein, my lord, we have challenged the order of the tribunal, closing the evidence, my lord, denying the cross-examination.
When is the next date?
Next date is 23rd, my lord.
We'll have it before 23rd.
My lord.
We'll have it before
On
23rd.
19, my lord. On 19, my lord.
19.
19.
19.
With your lordship. I'm making this play on behalf of Mr. Ajit Tamuli, item number 2, my lord. He is in bereavement, my lord.
Tamuli, stated Mr. E.J. Tamuli, when petition is in bereavement adjourned.
After 2 weeks, my lord. Oblige your lordship.
Lordship praying for listing WBC number 500/2018.
After vacation. Item 1 for motion.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, the court directed us to submit certain voter list regarding connecting
No.
documents.
Show any document which may indicate that Sajiron Nessa is the daughter of Kasimuddin.
So, my lord, the petitioner is ill right now, so she could not give us the documents at present.
What's your name?
S. Afridi.
S.
Afridi.
S. Afridi Rangossi states that some further time would be required to produce the materials as required by the order of 1/3/2023 adjourned.
My lord, 2 weeks time may be given.
Next item.
Item 3.
Yes, item 3. What is it?
Lordship, this case may be come along with the WPC number.
Abbas Ali. Who is the father of Abbas Ali? Who is the father of Abbas Ali?
Sharafat Ali, my lord.
Sorry,
Sharafat Ali, father of the.
page number
Page number 13, my lord.
13.
13, 1.
Sharafat Ali, son of Adam. He is Telius Polish. And which document will indicate that petitioner is the son of Sharafat Ali?
My lord, the petitioner's father's died on his age under 2 months only, my lord.
Sorry,
His now his mother is alive, my lord. Petitioner's father is died.
mother
earlier,
is Rahima Khatun.
my lord.
Yes, then
Petitioner's mothers and petitioner's now names are recorded in this page number 16, my
17.
lord.
Come to page 17.
Okay.
I think the mother and the son is there together. Yes, Madam Verma. Go back. Produce all the voters list in between.
My lord.
Third, your name, please.
L. Wajid.
L. Wajida. Heard MS L. Wajida, Land Council for the petition. Also expensive. Muhammad Abbas Ali had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 1, Nagaon, for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT case number 391/2010. An opinion dated 27/6/2017 had been rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this writ petition is instituted. Petitioner relies on the voters list of 1966 of village Telia Sapori, police station Rupohihat, Moza Saidoria in the Nagaon district, which contains the name of Sharafat Ali, son of Adam, at serial 158, and that of Rahima Khatun, wife of Sharafat, at serial 161, and both are shown to be residing in the same house number 23. The voters list of 1970 of village Telia Sapori also contains the same information. The petitioner thereupon relies on the voters list of 1993 of village Telia Sapori, which contains the name of Abbas, son of Sharafat, at serial 948 and that of Rahima Khatun, wife of Sharafat, at serial 949, and both of them are shown to be residing in the same house number 313. It is stated that the father of the petitioner Sharafat died and Rahima Khatun, whose name appeared along with Sharafat in the voters list of 1966 and read with the voters list of 1993 of the same village, which contains the name of Abbas and Rahima Khatun together, gives an indication that a petitioner, being son of Sharafat, is a citizen of India. Adjourn to be listed again. You have made the wrong submission.
Not disclose the option.
No, adjourn, where a wrong submission is made.
Oh.
Matter is something different.
I didn't
Yes,
have
next
the
item.
file.
Item 4.
Yes, what is the matter?
The name of the
Other matter, it was an ex parte order. Submission ought to have been different. Inform the council. Yes, yes.
Improved judgment, Lordship, this is page number 35.
Let it remain. What is your case?
Lordship, yes, the learned tribunal find that the petitioner would not fail the link with the father, Lordship.
Who is your father?
Mohim Sheikh,
Sorry,
Mohim Sheikh.
where does his name appear?
Lordship, in the page number 14, the land documents,
Page number 14.
page number 14, serial number 2, Mohim Sheikh, the father, Lordship.
Mihim Sheikh is the father.
Serial number 11, the.
This is a land document. This entry is of which date? The Jamabandi may be of 1957-64,
65.
but the particular entry is of which date? Because the Jamabandi of 57 may contain an entry of year 2000 also.
Yeah.
Please check up. If you are relying on a land document, we want the precise entry and the date of that entry.
I have not.
Mr. Counsel.
Instruction, Lordship.
What is a Jamabandi?
Government, Lordship,
Have you ever gone through the law relating to Jamabandi? I don't think so. Jamabandi is a continuous document containing various entries from time to time.
Lordship.
Jamabandi may be of the year 1957. But question is, what is the date of that relevant entry you are referring to? That entry may be of year 2005 also. Then we'll have to examine from that point of view. So please,
Some more time to find the
please prepare yourself.
After
I
the-
join on the prayer of Mr.
transaction.
Amjad Shah and counsel for the petitioner. If it is voters list, it's an entry of the year 1966.
Lordship.
If it is Jamabandi, it depends on the date of that entry. Yes.
Item 5.
My lord, kindly pass the matter for the time being, my lord. Please.
Item 6.
Yes, sir.
Lordship, page 16 is the voter list of 1966 is grandfather of the petitioner.
Page 16.
16. Seventeen is the Vandigula.
Sirajuddin is the father,
Grandfather.
grandfather, son of Sabed. Yes, and who is the father now?
Father, Lordship, Ahmad Ali.
Page number
Lordship will get it at page 22,
22. 85 voters list.
1985.
Ahmad
Ali.
Ali, son of Siraj. What happened to Siraj? Siraj died.
Siraj Lordship
Hmm,
is not died. Siraj died.
Siraj must have died.
Siraj died. Siraj died because Ahmad Mariam. Because in the first column, Kasem Ali Lordship led
Just a
Siraj.
minute. What Qasim Ali? Yes. And now who is how do you link up with that you are son of Ahmed Ali?
No, Lordship is a daughter of Ahmed Ali. That is page 36. Lordship.
36.
36 and 38 is also there.
Uh, Yes.
Whether Lordship, this Ahmed Ali of, after 89 Lordship, I see the voters list to be in some, in uniformity, but in between Lordship, the son's name figures 1989 lists the son, 1989 lists the son's name figures, but the daughter's name doesn't figures, Lordship. Akash Ali, and this Akash Ali's name is missing in the list of.
No, but the
2014.
2014 it is there, Kulsuma Begum, 24.
Is there, but the son.
Understand? So she's 24 in 2014. So definitely in the prior list, she may not have been 18.
That I agree. If Lordship will come to page 24, voters list of 1989. Serial number 549 is Akash Ali, son of Sirajuddin.
Hmm.
His name goes missing in the next voters list, Lordship. If it's from the same
Maybe.
family,
Maybe suppose another man name goes missing, that doesn't mean that the other one is also doubtful.
not that because.
There is
it's
no
a son,
correlation
it's a-
between the two.
it's the brothers,
But
Lordship,
the others name, all the other person, their names are there.
their names are.
Only one brother name missing, that doesn't mean you discard the whole thing.
Lordship may remand it back.
Great. Third, Mr. U. Dottal and counsel for the petition. The petitioner Kulsuma Begum had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 10 Nagaon for rendering an opinion, Nagaon, Hankardev Nagar. Rendering opinion as to whether she is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 2013, 1971. Resulting in registration of FTD case number 641, 2015. An opinion dated 26 to 2018 had been rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner, being aggrieved district petition is instituted. The petitioner relies on the voters list of 1966 of village Veluguri Pothar police station, Jamunamukh in the Nagaon district, which contains the name of Sirajuddin, son of Sabed at serial 75, and that of Rahiman, wife of Siraj at serial 76, where both of them are shown to be residing in the same house number 19. It is stated that Sirajuddin is the grandfather of the petitioner. Petitioner thereupon refers to the voters list of your daughter of Samsir,
Daughter of Ahmad Ali.
Ahmed Ali.
Ali.
Refer the voters list of 1977 of village Bheluguri Pathar, which contains the name of Sirajuddin, son of Sabed, Rahima Khatun, wife of Siraj, Abdul Hamid, son of Siraj, and Samsir Ali, son of Siraj. Full stop. Thereupon, the petitioner refers to the voters list of 1985 of village Bheluguri Pathar, which contains the name of Abdul Hamid, son of Siraj, Samsir Ali, son of Siraj, Rahima Khatun, wife of Siraj, and Ahmed Ali, son of Siraj. Petitioner states that Ahmed Ali is the father of the petitioner. To establish that Ahmed Ali is the father of the petitioner, accordingly, reliance is placed in the voters list of 2014, which contains the name of Kulsum Nessa, along with Ahmed Ali in the same voters list of village Bheluguri Pathar. Accordingly, the petitioner claims that she had discharged her burden of proving that she is a citizen of India. Petitioner also relies upon a transfer certificate from the what school? From the headmaster of Sri. What's the name of your school? Page 35. What's the name of the school? Page 35.
Sri Sankardev Lalmati ME School.
Headmaster Sri Sankardev Lalmati ME School, which contains the information that Kulsuma Begum is the daughter of Ahmed Ali of village Bheluguri. Full stop. In view of the above, matter remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of 1966 and 1970 of village Bheluguri containing the name of Sirajuddin, and that of the voters list of 1985 of village Bheluguri containing the name of Sirajuddin and Ahmed Ali in the together, and that of the voters list of 2014, which contains the name of Ahmed Ali and Kulsum Begum in the same voters list. Full stop. The tribunal to also examine the information contained in the school transfer certificate by requiring the petitioner to examine the headmaster of the school along with the original records to testify the veracity of the information contained that the petitioner Kulsum Begum, the petitioner is the daughter of Ahmed Ali of village Bheluguri. Upon the respondents, on the other hand, to make a verification of the voters list presented, and also as to whether the Kulsuma Begum of the voters list of 1914 of village Bheluguri and the petitioner Kulsuma Begum are one and the same person. Upon doing the needful, to pass a reason order, if a reason order.
Next. Item 7.
May I please your lordship.
Yes,
Page 19, my lord. Grandfather's name is Ateri.
sorry. Which is Maher Ali Devani. Yes,
Page 19 is the
page
voter
19.
list of 1960 containing the name of my grandfather, my lord.
Page 19, grandfather. Village Botamari,
Bosamari.
Bosamari. Futarkati, over. Bosamari Futarkati.
Now, my lord,
Kasem Ali, son
Kasem
of
Ali?
Kolimuddin.
Kalimu.
Okay, he is the grandfather. Now, who is the father?
My lord, page 28,
28.
28.
Who is the father? Sukurjam.
Shukumuddin,
Sukumuddin.
yes,
Where is Sukumuddin?
Shukumuddin, 784 serial.
784 Sukumuddin, son of Qasim. How do you know that Qasim is a citizen? Sukumuddin is the son of Qasim.
Yes, my lord.
Why are you accept that Qasim is a citizen of India?
The voter list of 1960, my lord.
Are they of the same village?
No, my lord.
Then? See, in one village, there may be more than one Qasim. If they're again different village, different district, how do you know that they are this is the same Qasim? Any evidence to that effect? That Qasim of 85 voters list of village Sundarpara and Qasim of 66 voters list of village that Hutarkati, they are same person.
There are two shifting was done, my lord.
Any evidence?
The father deposed before the tribunal, my lord.
Qasim of the other village must have deposed. How do you know that he is the same Qasim of the Hutarkata village?
My lord, my father deposed before the tribunal.
How do you know that that man is your father?
Shukumuddin or Qasim, my lord.
Understand, Mr. Counsel. In these kind of proceedings, every statement you make have to be substantiated with some material.
My lord.
Because there are hundreds of persons having the name Qasim.
Yes, my lord.
Just because one Qasim has come and deposed, that doesn't mean that Qasim is your father. The name of your father may be Qasim,
Yes, my lord.
but a person who had deposed as Qasim, he may be a Qasim. But whether he is your father or not, you have to show it.
My lord, for a moment, kindly come to next voter list, my lord.
Will it help you?
The
We are
other-
ready to go, but will it help you? It doesn't help you in any way.
Some type may be given.
You produce any material that Qasim of Hutarkata village of 1966 voters list had migrated to this other village, Kundorpara,
Yes, my,
and that they are the same person.
my lord.
Unless you establish this aspect, you don't discharge your burden.
Yes, my lord, there is a gap, my lord. Sometime may be given, I will plus 11 document, my lord.
The petitioner to produce any relevant document or material which may show that Qasim of Bosamara Hutarkati,
Osamari,
Bosamari Hutarkati village, Qasim Ali of Hutarkati village, and the Qasim who is shown to be father of Sukumuddin in the 1985 voters list of village
Sundarpara,
Sundarpara are one and the same person. How much time?
2 weeks time.
Only stop
How
for
long?
2 weeks as per.
Item 8,
Yes, item 8. Sabia Khatun. Who is the father of Sabia?
May I be allowed? As per the last order lordship, some record
Sorry?
is required, as per the last order lordship, some document is required to produce the.
Have you got the documents?
And I am also clarifying the different name, I have.
Nimar Ali is the father. Serial number. Yes, Mr. Sharma, please show where is the overwriting?
দেরি হয়ে আছে এখনো। না, duplicate গুলো লেখা আছে। এখন এখনো ছাপিয়ে খাতুন নষ্ট এখানে duplicate গুলো লেখা আছে এখানে কত লেখা থাকে বলছে।
My lord, the
এখনো লিখবেন একুশ
এই দুটো দেখা দিও প্লিজ।
রিমান্ডে করার জন্য মনে করছি ঠিকানা করতে না
There is another one. Yes, doctor. Lordship.
What do you say? Hmm.
Lordship, these two certificates are different, Lordship.
Certificates are different.
Yes, in under one Lordship, some correction was done, Lordship,
Where?
in old one, earlier one, Lordship.
Is Nimar Ali Loskor still alive?
Himarani Lordship.
No idea.
Himarani Lordship.
Mr. Sharma,
My lord.
ask the SP border, Kachar, to go to the house of Nimar Ali Loskor of village Bhangarpar. Find out who are his family members. And what are their names. If Nimar Ali Loskor is no more, then his family must be there. Wife may be there, sons may be there, daughters may be there. Ask him to make a verification in their house. Because admittedly, there are overwritings.
Yes.
And overwriting was corrected. There's the initial of the headmaster of 7/12/2019. Fine. If it was corrected in 7/12/2019, why the duplicate certificate was issued in 2016
Yes,
before the correction?
Yes, Lordship.
Hmm. Yes, we understand. Normal circumstance, there may be correction somewhere. Then the duplicate ought to be issued after the correction
After
is made.
correction,
You
yes,
don't issue the duplicate first and then make a correction after 3 years.
Yeah.
And this Nimar Ali, this appears to be the original entry, Nimar Ali.
Yeah.
But the question is the name Sabia Khatun. Nimar Ali's daughter may be Rabia Khatun, Nimar Ali's daughter may be some other similarly sounded name Khatun also. If you strike out the letter R and substitute it S, it becomes Sabia. Then again, one of the certificate, Sabia spelling is CHABIA.
Yes.
All kind of things. Make a thorough inquiry. As required by the earlier order of 22/3/2023, the records in original of the Bikrampur Golaknath ME School, Bhangarpar, Kachar district has been produced before the court. The admission register at serial 1481 contains the name of Sabia Khatun, SABIYA Khatun, daughter of Nimar Ali, resident of village Bhangarpar. Nimar Ali Loskor, village Bhangarpar. But in the entry containing the name Sabia Khatun, there is a use of white correction ink, making it difficult to read as to what was the original letter, but subsequently it was substituted by the word S, making the name Sabia. And the correction is under the signature of the headmaster of the school, which is dated 6/12/2019. But the school authorities have also produced the counterfoil of the transfer certificates issued. And although the counterfoils contain a serial number being given, prior to the duplicate transfer certificate issued in the name of Sabia Khatun Loskor, comma, there is no serial number given from the sheet, from the counterfoil of the sheet, from where the duplicate transfer certificate had been issued in the name of Sabia Khatun. But the duplicate transfer certificate is shown to be dated 9/5/2016, whereas the correction under the endorsement of the headmaster is dated 6/12/2019. In the circumstance, a question will arise as to how a corrected duplicate transfer certificate can be issued before the original entry in the admission register could have been corrected. But at the same time, the transfer certificate originally relied upon by the petitioner, which is dated 30/6/2011, contains the name of Sabia Khatun Loskor, SABI. Whereas the counterfoil contains the name as CHABIA Khatun Loskor, inverted comma diva, which a correction of striking out the letter CH and substituting with the letter S. The correction is again shown under an endorsement of the headmaster of the school, but the signature of the headmaster and the signature endorsement of the headmaster in the correction does not prima facie appears to be the same signature. In this circumstance, the superintendent of police border to make a thorough inquiry in the Bikrampur Goloknath ME school and submit a report before the court as to whether the aforesaid discrepancies can be considered to be any kind of a manipulation, or they are all genuine transactions in course of their regular business. If necessary, the superintendent of police border to take help of any other investigative agencies if the occasion arises, so that the correct state of facts can be reported back to the court. List after 2 weeks on so and so. The original of the school documents produced by MSB Decca, Langon Education Department is returned back, and the same may be placed in the custody of the Superintendent of Police Border for making the verification as indicated in the order. List after 2 weeks on.
Copy of the order,
Sorry,
copy of the order.
a copy of the order to Mr. Sharma.
2nd May. Second May. Item 9.
Hmm. Madam Decca, give a photocopy of all the documents we have referred in the order. Because the secretary needed to type out the order. Give us a photocopies of all those relevant pages which you have referred. Yes, Madam Ghosh.
May I please your lordship? Petitioner. Voters list of 1965, she has exhibited 70. Voters list of 65 of father, mother and grandmother,
Where page 95.
page 96. 95 is that right? Abdul Rahman is the father, lordship,
Hmm.
and mother is
The village is Khoirabari.
Koirabari.
Abdul Rahman is the grandfather
Yes, lordship.
and father.
Now, Abdul Rahman is father,
Abdul Rahman 65, he is the father,
father.
son of Jusman.
Yes, lordship. 70 voters list, page 98, lordship. Abdul Rahman.
So that is okay. Now which document will show petitioner is the
Uh,
Zohura, daughter of Abdul Rahman?
Page 114, lordship.
Hmm.
Page 114, and
Who
moreover,
is the wife of Abdul Rahman?
Khudeja.
Khudeja.
Khudeja Khatun.
Khudeja was not married in 1965.
Khudeja, lordship. It was Jobeda.
That's why I noticed. Jobedan Nessa is the wife in 1965. And in 1970, Khudeja is the wife. Are they the same person?
No, lordship.
So Khudeja was not married in 65.
Yes, lordship.
She must have married between 65 and 70
Yes,
to have the name included.
Yes, lordship.
Very well.
70, her name is there.
Hmm.
And 89 voters list.
Then what happened to Jobetan Nessa in 70? She died in between.
Maybe, lordship, I'm not aware, lordship.
You have to give that information.
Yes, lordship, that
Hmm.
I'll, but 1989 voters list, lordship, which is there in page 99,
Hmm.
where Abdul Rahman is their father, mother Khudeja, and Khushed Ali. Khushed Ali,
Khushed is the son of Abdul.
yes, and he has adduced evidence as DW2.
Page number?
Page number 99, lordship,
No. Evidence of Khushed?
evidence of Khushed.
I think
Page
somewhere in the
70,
beginning.
lordship,
70.
70.
Yes, Mr. Sharma. Go back. MSB Ghosh Land Council for the petition. The petitioner Johura Khatun had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number.
Number 10, lordship, Barbeta.
Number 10 Borpeta for rendering an opinion.
Page 40.
as to whether the petitioner is a citizen of, is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT case 434/2017. An opinion dated 25/2/2022 had been rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner, being aggrieved district petition is instituted in the writ petition. The petitioner relies on the voters list of 1970 of village Khoirabari, police station Horbog in the Borpeta district, which contains the name of Abdul Rahman, son of Jusmatullah, at serial 1323, and that of Khadija Khatun, wife of Abdul Rahman, at serial 1324, and both are shown to be residing in the same house number 449. The petitioner also refers to the voters list of 1989 of village Khoirabari, which contains the name of Muhammad Abdul Rahman, son of Jusmat, at serial 429, that of Khadija Khatun, wife of Abdul, at serial 430, and Muhammad Khushed Ali, son of Abdul, at serial 431. And all are shown to be of house number 121. The petition, Khushed Ali of the voters list of 1985 had rendered evidence as DW2 before the tribunal, stating that the petitioner that Johura Khatun is her sister, is his sister, and daughter of Muhammad Abdul Rahman. Accordingly, the petitioner claims that the burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946 had been discharged. In view of the above, remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of 1970 and 85 of village Khoirabari, which contains the name of Abdul Rahman, Khadija Khatun, Abdul Rahman, his wife Khadija Khatun, and son Muhammad Khushed Ali, and also examine the evidence rendered by Muhammad Khushed Ali that the petitioner Johura Khatun is his sister and daughter of Abdul Samad. Upon again, the region order be passed.
Lord, it's 89 voters list, not
89.
deeply obliged.
Item 10.
The SP border to make an inquiry as to whether the Johura Khatun referred in the aforesaid evidence, and this one will be same because the brother comes and says. There is no question of they being different. Nalage was trying to. Brother to
Even Jammu.
to verify whether the Muhammad Khushed Ali, who had rendered evidence as DW2, claiming to be son of Abdul Samad, is actually the Muhammad Khushed Ali of the voters list of 1989, where he is shown to be the son of
Abdul Rahman.
Abdul Rahman.
Even Jamabandi is exhibited lordship, which they have inherited along with the sister.
The petitioner may also rely on the entries in the Jamabandi, which shows that Johura Khatun had also inherited property of Deroganam, name of the father. Before the reason order, put it there, Jamabandi. Yes.
Item 10.
Yes, item 10.
Yes, lordship.
Your matter.
Yes, lordship.
Marizan Begum. Yes, which is father of Marizan Begum. Marizan Begum.
Lordship.
Who is the father of Maziran Begum?
Abdul Aziz,
Page
lordship.
number?
Abdul Aziz page number is at page number 128.
128. That is the voters list of 1997.
1997.
Who is the grandfather?
Grandfather is Taib Ali,
Page number?
page number
121.
One, yes, Lordship, and it's written as Ayebali in spite of that. That statement was there.
120. Kosugao. Ayewali,
Yes,
son of
Lordship.
Kashar.
Yes, Lordship.
Hmm.
Lordship,
This is of which year?
65, Lordship, 65,
What is
70,
the 70?
70 also same village,
Ayewali.
Ayebali.
Now you are referring to page number 127.
Yes, Lordship.
27. So this I becomes type.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, may I submit, Lordship?
Village Kosugao. Yes,
Lordship, 89 voters list, Lordship. She has exhibited before the learned tribunal where her grandmother's name was there, Ajiron Nessa.
page number.
Page number here, Lordship, 125.
One Kosugao, yes, 89. Ajiran Nessa, wife of type.
Yes, Lordship.
Then
And her father's voters list also as well, Lordship.
now who is this person before Majiran? Who is the
Majiran.
father of Majiran?
Abdul Aziz.
Abdul Aziz.
Yes,
Where is his name?
Abdul Aziz's name is there in 89, 97, which is
Page number
page number, Lordship.
128.
Yes, Lordship.
Where is Abdul Aziz? Serial number?
Serial number 91.
91.
91, Lordship.
90.
At the age of 50, Lordship.
No, Lordship, 203, Lordship, serial number.
Oh, yes.
91 must be house number, Mr. Shah.
91 is
Yes.
the house number, Lordship.
201.
203.
203. Abdul Aziz, son of Taib.
Yes, Lordship.
Halima Khatun, wife of Aziz.
Yes,
Ajiran Dewa, wife of Taib.
yes, Lordship.
And
Type,
and who is the petitioner? Majiran. How will you know Majiran is the daughter of Abdul?
yes, Lordship. Kabin Nama is there, Lordship.
Page number
Page number 132.
132.
And even the Jama Bandi is there. Page 139.
Yes. Only difficulty is that I have and type.
Yes, Lordship, I would like to submit one voters list of 1989. It's not a certified copy, Lordship, where Khudeja Khatun's name is there, whose name is also there in 65 and 70, Lordship.
Who is Khudeja again?
Khudeja is aunt of this petitioner, Lordship. So the family list is there, all the family members. This will
Okay, you put that in.
corroborate
Well,
that.
MSD goes sent also. No, that one you give it to the tribunal.
Yes,
You
Lordship.
just
Yes,
record
Lordship.
it.
Yes, Lordship.
Majiran Nisa had been referred to the foreigners tribunal.
Borpeta, Lordship, number
Foreigners, page 35.
number 10, Lordship.
Foreigners tribunal number 10, Borpeta. For rendering an opinion as to whether she is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 1971, resulting in registration of FT case 1874/2018. An opinion dated 7/4/2022 had been rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. The petitioner in the writ proceeding relies on the voters list of 1965 of village Kosugao, containing the name of Ayub Ali, son of Kashar at serial 50. And also the voters list of 1970 of village Kosogaon containing the name of Ayub Ali, son of Kashar. And that of Hatem Sheikh, son of Kashar, and Khadija Khatun, wife of Hatem, respectively at serial number 64, 63, and 67. Petitioner thereupon relies on the voters list of 1997 of
Yes, Lordship.
village Kosogaon, which contains the name of Abdul Aziz, son of Taib at serial 203, and that of Aziran Bewa,
Yes, Lordship.
wife of Taib at serial 205, where they are shown to be residing at house number 91 and 92 respectively. Petitioner also relies on the Kabin Nama, which contains the information that Maziran Maziran, what is a Begum, is
Yes.
the daughter of Abdul Aziz of village Kosogaon. Accordingly, the petitioner claims that she has established that she is a citizen of India by showing that she is the daughter of Abdul Aziz of the 1997 village Kosogaon, where Abdul Aziz is the son of Taib of the voters list of 1966 and 1970. It is clarified that Taib and Aib are one and the same person. Taib of the 97 voters list and Aib of the 1965 voters list are one and the same person. We are remanded back to examine the voters list of 6670 of village Kosogaon as well as the 1997 of village Kosogaon. And also the Kabin Nama, which contains the proceeding information and therefore pass a reason order. It is clarified, it is also pointed out that Khadija Begum, wife of Hatem, whose name appeared along with Abdul Aziz in the voters list of 1985,
65, 70.
1980.
Khadija's name is there in 65, 70.
No, Hatem.
Hatem name is also there, Hatem Sheikh.
কি বলি last পর্যন্ত Khadija Beg, wife of Hatem Ali, in the voters list of 1970 of village Kosogaon. He is a name of Khadija Khatun, wife of the name of the name of Khadija Khatun, wife of Hatem, which appears in the voters list of 1970 of village Kosogaon, also appears along with, where is the other Khadija?
It's in 89 voters list.
Also appears in the 89 voters list of village Kosogaon,
Yes,
along with
along with Abdul Aziz.
Abdul
and,
Aziz, which
Ajiran Nessa.
the state voter list may also be produced before the tribunal for its
Yes,
examination.
And even Jamabandi is also exhibited before the trial.
The petitioner also relies on the entries made in the Jamabandi, which may also be relied upon.
Yes, already
Absurd read and order.
exhibited before the trial.
Next slide.
Item 11.
Lordship, earlier occasion directed us to produce the voter list from the year 1971 to 1997 of Bonmoza village.
Item number
11. Lordship.
11.
11.
Order dated 20.
We direct the petitioner to appear before the.
Last line.
It is made clear shall not leave. Election Commission produced a detailed voters list of village Bonmoza.
Lordship, I have not received the complete instruction, only partial voter list I have received also. Some-
It's a Ali Election Department prays for an adjournment to produce the relevant materials as required by the order of 2023. List after 2 weeks.
Unless-
Deeply.
Item 12.
Mr. Bora.
May I please your lordship? My lord, the name of the father of the petitioner appeared in the voter list of 1966 and 1970.
Page number,
1966 voter list at page number 14, my lord,
page number 14.
14, my lord. And then, my lord, 1970 voter. list-
Awapur, 1966. Who is the father? Honoruddin.
Honoruddin, son of Ibrahim, my
He
lord.
is the father.
Honoruddin Sheikh. son of-
Sahebani Bibi is the mother.
No, my lord.
Harmony Nessa is the mother.
Harmony Nessa is the mother.
Okay.
Harmony. Honoruddin Sheikh is the father, Ibrahim, son of Ibrahim. Then 1970.
Whether the father may be able to show the Honoruddin son of Ibrahim.
Nineteen seventy voter list at page 16, my lord.
How do you show that the petitioner is the daughter of
my
Honoruddin
lord.
of 1966 voters list?
Yes, my lord. In the Jamabandi, my lord, at page 26, my lord. So in the Jamabandi, my lord, the name of the Honoruddin was recorded against my lord, Patta number 26, dag number 432,
Page number
page number 26, my lord.
26.
Relevant portion of the translated copy at serial number 7, my lord. Srijut Honoruddin, son of Ibrahim.
This Jamabandi is of which village?
Tholtholi, village Tholtholi Bill, my lord. And regarding that, my lord,
But 66 Honoruddin
Yes,
is
my
of
lord.
village Bhavapur.
yes, my lord. Regarding that, I have filed one additional affidavit, my lord. Probably if it is not in the record, I can produce 2 copies, my lord. I have filed it on 6/4, my lord. On 6th, my lord. There is a communication by the concerned Gaon Pradhan, my lord. Concerned Gaon Pradhan, my lord. So annexure A, page 52 is the translated copy and the original is at page 53, my lord. So here it is said that, my lord, due to erosion being displaced, they started residing at Nepali Gaon of Sialmara. It is known that he has got Miadi Patta land of his own in the village Tholtholi. So and my lord, I know it very well that Tholtholi village and Bhabapur village are adjacent to each other.
Yes.
Adjacent to each
Mr.
other.
Sharma, make an inquiry. The Superintendent of Police border, what district? Mongoldoy to make an inquiry as to whether Honoruddin Sheikh, son of Ibrahim, of the voters list of 1966 voters list of village Bhavapur, that's serial 60, and Honoruddin of the Jamabandi page number, the Jamabandi at annexure 1F page 26 are one and the same person.
Lord, in the meantime, SSC is 74 years lady, my lord. Some interim protection till then, my lord. 74 years
So
old.
you show us the material will pass the interim order.
Because, my lord, here, the
Till
Gaon.
the next year, don't take any coercive action.
Oblige, my lord.
Item 13.
May I please, your lordship? Yes, lordship, only option directed us to obtain inspection. only. There is a discrepancy in the age, your lordship, of the petitioner, your lordship. And I'm on
Ali
a-
Akbar, who is the father of Ali Akbar?
Father, mother's name appears in the voter list of 1966 at page 26.
What about the father?
Father's name appear in the voter list of 1954. I have annexed that document also. Page
Sorry?
24. Mother and
Page
father.
26, mother is Aimona.
Yes, Lordship.
She is the wife of late Muhammad.
Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali's name along with Aimona appears in the voter list of 1954, page 24, Lordship. There is a shifting, but from 66,
Just a minute. Village Nolonga.
yes, Lordship.
Next one is village Deodhuturi.
They do.
Then after that,
Lordship, till 1990, there is no shifting. Petitioner's name appears along with his mother, Lordship, this Aimona. And after
Mr. Council, difficulty, just because the name is same, there is no presumption that the person is the mother or the father. You have to show some more materials,
the mother's and
because there are hundreds of persons with the same name.
petitioner and mother's name appears in the same voter list, Lordship.
How do you know that the person is the mother? It is your claim. It's substantiated.
Appearing in the
Sometimes the materials provided to the court are so consistent with each other that we draw a presumption that the person would be the mother or father. But when that consistency is not there, you have to show with some additional materials that that person is the father or the mother. Merely by making a claim that this Aimona is my mother is not sufficient.
Lordship may kindly see page 29. In this voter list, Aimona Khatun and petitioner's name appears in the same voter list, Lordship.
Page number,
Page 29. Serial number
who is
193.
who is the petitioner?
Petitioner is Ali Akbar.
Ali Akbar. Ali Akbar appears along with Amina Khatun Bewa, wife of Ahmad Ali, in respect of village Deodhuturi,
Devdutri, same
79. Very well.
Lordship, I have collected some voter list of voter list of 1985. In fact, I have annexed the certificate to wherein only two names appear. And I have collected the document wherein mother's
Yes,
name also appears. So I have produced certain voter list, Your Lordship. Your
No,
Lordship,
what is the submission?
Your Lordship, there is a difference in age. Your Lordship has asked us to make an inquiry. Your Lordship, in 1979, the mother's age was 40, Your Lordship.
Whereas in 66, Aimona is 50 years.
50 years, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, that we have sent, Your Lordship, in 19, Your Lordship, see 1970 voter list. And the page number 5, which I have submitted, Your Lordship.
Hmm. Now, what do you say? They are the
Your
same
Lordship,
person
there
or
was
different?
change, Your Lordship, because that has been rectified, Your Lordship. There, because their house number is and name.
So
of
it's the same
family
person.
Same person, Your Lordship, because in page number. 30
Call for record, interim. Notice. The voters list produced before the court by the election commission may be brought on record by means of an affidavit.
Item 14.
Bamasa Khatun, headmaster Nuruddin, to produce the original school admission register.
Lordship, both are present today.
Why did we pass this order? Hmm. Where is the school certificate? Where is the school certificate? Where is the report of the district elementary education officer? He's kept on record for the record of night.
Last one.
নাই নাই, আগে ডিও রিপোর্ট ডিও রিপোর্টটো দিয়ক। কল্পনা থাকে নেকি ক'ৰবাত? নাই, কপি এইটোৱে গাঁঠি থৈ দিছো।
Okay.
চাব বিচাৰিছো কিবা আছিল নেকি? চাব বিচাৰিছো। You are the DO.
I'm DO, sir.
Are you the district elementary education officer?
Yes, sir.
Did you notice,
But signature.
Mr. DO,
Yes, sir.
please respond to the question we are putting you. You are also under surveillance, mind you. Your conduct is not above board. Did you notice that the serial number 148 had been manipulated in the original register? Did you notice that or you did not notice it? Please give the correct answer.
The signature actually.
Did you notice the manipulation or you did not notice the manipulation? Give.
Sir, মই এইটো আপোনাক ক'ব নোৱাৰিম কিয়নো মই স্যাৰ ডিও হয় বিও হয় আমাৰ 10টা ব্লকৰ এজন বিও হয় আৰু এইটো বিও
Mr. DO, please take care of the words you are expressing. We are observing you. ইংৰাজী বুজি নাপাই যদি অসমীয়াত কৈছো যি কয় ভাবি চিন্তি কব। আপোনাক সোধা হৈছে যে সিরিয়াল নাম্বার 148 টোত কিবা ম্যানিপুলেশন আছে নে নাই আপুনি দেখা পাইছে নে নাই দেখা?
মই স্যার ৰিপৰ্টটো
আপুনি দেখা নাই।
মই স্যার চাইছো।
You will also be investigated by the CID. আপোনাৰ ওপৰতো ইনভেষ্টিগেশ্যন দিয়া হ'ব।
স্যার সাবজেক্ট মই কৰিছো কাৰণ বিও এটো
আপুনি এতিয়াও সঁচা কথা কোৱা নাই কোৰ্টৰ আগত।
স্যার 100% সঁচা কথা স্যার। এটো বিও ৰিপৰ্টৰ বেছ কৰিছে আৰু মই
এই প্ৰসিডিং ভিডিও ৰেকৰ্ডিং হৈ আছে হা। আপুনি পিছত নাই কোৱা বুলি ক'ব নোৱাৰে। এভৰিথিং ইজ ৰেকৰ্ডেড। আপোনাক আকৌ সোধা হৈছে 148 সিরিয়াল নাম্বার 2 যে এটা ম্যানিপুলেশন আছে আপুনি হেতু দেখা পাইছে নে নাই পোৱা?
মই স্যার এটা পিছত গম পাইছো আৰু কথাটো হ'ল কি স্যার
চাওক আপুনি প্ৰত্যেকবাৰ বেলেগ বেলেগ উত্তৰ দি আছে কিন্তু দেই।
স্যার কাউন্টার সিগনেচাৰটো স্যার মোৰ নহয়।
অকমান সাৱধান হ'ব কথা কোৱাৰ আগতে।
এইটো then BO ৰ contest
আপোনাক
আছে।
এতিয়া secretary তাত refer কৰা হ'ব to suspend you for not cooperating.
Sorry sir, actually মই বস্তুটো ভালকে বুজিব পৰা নাই, sorry sir.
আপুনি
First মই
যদি
আহিছো sir court-ত, গতিকে মই
আপোনাক
help
যদি
কৰিছো, sir.
3 বাৰ ইংৰাজীত সুধি 4 বাৰ অসমীয়াত সোধাৰ পিছতো প্ৰশ্ন বুজি পোৱা নাই, আপুনি DO হোৱাৰ কাৰণে যোগ্য হয় নে নহয়?
প্ৰাথমিক দৃষ্টিত মই এইটো মোৰ মেনিপুলেট হোৱা যেন লাগিছে কাৰণ ইনটু ডিফাৰেন্ট
এতিয়া আপুনি 7 বাৰ সোধাৰ পিছত সঁচা কথা কৈছে।
আৰু স্যাৰ এইটো BO ৰিপৰ্ট হৈছে, BO ৰ ওপৰত বেছ কৰি মই স্যাৰ ৰিপৰ্ট কৰি দিছো যে এইটো BO মোলে ফৰৱাৰ্ড কৰিছে স্যাৰ, কি নাই কথা স্যাৰ।
Ask the education secretary to come and let this man remain here. Or the secretary, no, ask the director to come over immediately.
Actually, this report was countersigned by BO. He is just forwarding the report.
We are putting him question, we are not happy with the answer, that's all.
Sorry, Lord.
Ask the director to come. And definitely manipulation is going on. And that man is not admitting it. You can call the Learned Council for the Education Department without that officer. Mataji. I have to go not yet. No, he is responsible officer. Why don't you? Mr. Chisti, we are very sorry with the response of your DO.
BO.
DEO, the man who was here before us. He's a district elementary education officer, I believe. He's not giving any responsible answers.
Yes.
Look at the admission register.
Yes.
Look at the serial number 148 in the page with that yellow tag mark. And then the next page. And this man is not giving the correct answer. So if he is a man of this nature, why should he hold this responsible post of a district elementary education officer? What will happen to the school education? See the last entry in the tag mark orange and see the first entry in the next page.
Yes, there is 141.
Manipulation is writ large. Handwriting is different, color of the ink is different. And at the end of the relevant page with the orange tag mark, one extra name is written with serial number 148.
48, yes.
And the next page is also serial number 148 with somebody else's.
Yes.
And when we call for a report on the correctness of the entry, the orange page is photocopied and presented to us.
Yes.
And the DO says that and we're asking him a specific question, did you notice the manipulation? He is not giving the correct answer. He is evading, and we are not happy with the conduct.
Let me have a conversation with him.
And in the end, he says it is the report by the BEO.
Yes.
It may be the report of the BEO, but it is sent to the court under the signature of the DEO.
Yes.
Before sending a report to the court, it's his duty to verify. When he is sending manipulated material to the court, meaning he is also
Part of the.
equally responsible for it. Please explain him.
Yes.
We are taking it up after some time.
Yes.
And now he is saying that I don't understand anything. Same question was put to him in English 3 times, then in Assamese 4 times almost.
Yes, Lord.
And at the end of the 7th question, he said, I did not understand anything. This is your conduct, the manner of your officer. If it is manipulation, why can't you be fair enough to say it before the court?
Exactly.
And if it is not a manipulation, we want the explanation. How serial number 148 can be there at the end of that page with orange tag mark with a different thing, different handwriting, and the entry appears to be a very, very new entry.
Yes.
in comparison with the handwriting of the other entries in that same admission register.
And color is also black. Yes.
No, other inks had faded out because of the period of time that is over. And this ink is very fresh.
Yes.
And who had done it?
I have at a school level lawsuit, these things they might have done lawsuits. Let me have a
File a FIR against the headmaster.
Yes. We'll have to.
File a FIR against the headmaster, file a FIR against the BO for giving wrong information, take action against the DO for misleading the court. We are taking it up day after tomorrow.
Yes.
We want all the actions to be taken before that. Because seeing the materials produced before the court, some doubt had arisen. So we made an inquiry and the report of the inquiry is manipulated. This is the most serious thing. And the manipulated report is again justified by the senior officer. This is something further not to be done. We're taking it after some time, Mr.
Yeah, after
Chisti.
some time, yes.
You apply your mind.
Yes, yes.
But this conduct is of the senior officer, we are not happy at all.
And I'm apologizing.
At least when we point out the mistake, he should have accepted it.
Yes, sir.
But he's trying to again maneuver and mislead the court.
For that, I tender my apology. Lawsuit. I will come back.
We are not, your tender apology, we don't want. We have nothing against Mr. Chisti.
Yes. Oblige you.
But the conduct is a contempt of this man. Don't try to overreach the court in any manner. Be fair.
Yes.
If something wrong had been done, agree with it. You'll find a remedy to it.
Yes.
But trying to mislead the court by the DO is a contempt of its own. And that too, when it has been pointed out. He should have the at least the basic courtesy of, see, please let me look at the records and
Yes.
take my view. He
Yes.
doesn't even do that also. Simply arrogant. So we find that he is also equally a party to this manipulation. That means.
But I have been told my colleague that he has just forwarded his report. Anyway, I'll have to talk and I'll come back to your lawsuits. Yes.
Will you be happy
No, no.
if we pass an order without looking into any
Yes.
document saying that Mr. Chisti had passed this, given us this document? I am passing my judgment in this manner. Will you be happy with it? You'll never be. Does he not have a responsibility to look into it
Yes.
when the order of the inquiry was to be done by the DO and not by his subordinates? Did he comply with the court's order that you make an inquiry? He says, I just forwarded a report without even looking at it. After some time, we'll come
Yes,
back. Take up this matter again.
And he said that.
What was the reason for being nervous?
And.
So because you are not, do not want to say the truth.
No, no, he said that was.
He can very well say the truth.
Yes. He has
What is there
accepted.
to be nervous about?
And that then, and he also from that the FIR will be filed against the earlier headmaster and the BO who has countersigned this. The wrong has been done. He has.
Oh, we are handing over to the CID.
Yes.
Drop a criminal proceeding. This is not acceptable in this
Yes.
way. We'll take it out tomorrow, call the BO. We want to hear him before that.
The particular BO who has countersigned.
हाँ.
countersign position.
And ask him also to remain present.
Yes.
Ask them to confer between themselves
Yes.
and tell us.
Yes.
List tomorrow on so and so for,
Oblige. About countersign position.
and where is the headmaster? Ask him also to remain present. Otherwise he'll disappear now.
No, he has not.
He may not go back to his school. Ensure that he is available. Ask him also.
আপুনি কালি আকৌ আহিব লাগিব 10:30
What does he say?
That was the earlier headmaster lordship, not him, he is a new headmaster lordship.
I say he's a different headmaster.
Yes, lordship.
Who is the earlier headmaster?
কোন আছিলে ওচৰত আৰু ওচৰত আহক, ওচৰত আহক। এই headmaster
He was at, his name was Kudratullah lordship, he has expired in the meantime lordship, that person who has entered that name in that register lordship, and he is a subsequent.
How do you know it was done by Kudratullah, not by somebody else?
That is also lordship.
Examine the handwriting, whose handwriting it is. Compare with Kudratullah's handwriting.
Yes, it talking about, yes.
Anyway, why the DO did not notice this one?
Yes, lordship, he should have.
When the document is produced before us,
It was his mistake, lordship, that he
and
should have noticed it
the
first,
moment we saw it,
yes, lordship.
it is so noticeable that you
Yes.
can't say that I did not notice it.
And he has admitted that lordship, yes.
And the inquiry was ordered to be made by the DO, not by the
Yes.
BO.
Yes, sir.
So when the court has given a responsibility, conduct an inquiry means you conduct an inquiry.
Yes, sir.
Nobody is asking to forward some report of some subordinate.
Yes. Yes, lordship.
You
He has
should be-
admitted his fault,
You
lordship,
should be
yes.
more responsible.
Yes,
And that too, when we put it across him, is appears that even if he had mistakenly done, the first reaction ought to have been, can I take a look at the record to see
Yes.
whether it is true or not? But he is adamant. First, he doesn't understand. After asking question 3 times, he says he doesn't understand English. I don't know whether a DO understands English or doesn't understand English nowadays. Then when repeated in Assamese, again. Only in the fourth time he says, I don't understand.
I'm,
It's not a very good conduct. It
Yes.
doesn't,
but he has admitted that that wrong has been committed, lordship, and FIR. will be
after
filed
the
by-
7th time being put across him, it's not at the first instance. Tomorrow, call the BS. Tell me what it
আগৰ
is.
বিয়োজনক কল কৰিব।
And let us see the record.
বৰ-
And not only that, BO Juria, some elementary education block had signed that he has seen it.
Yes. And
So it is under the supervision of some BU.
some BO, that earlier BO,
Find out everything.
yes.
If that earlier headmaster is no more, of course, you cannot have him, but let this headmaster remain present. Can you verify whose handwriting is this?
আপুনি আগৰ handwriting বিলাকৰ copy এটা শুরু কৰিব। একবার মেচ হ'ব লাগিব। বুজিছেনে? আৰু আগৰ বিয়োজনক মাতি আনিব।
And why are these names of the students being struck out?
এটা নামটা কিয় কাটিলে? তাৰপৰা আগতে কাটিলে।
No, why do you have to do it?
এক মিনিট, এক মিনিট।
If this is an administration register,
Yes, sir.
every student who was admitted,
Yes.
his
Yes,
name
to be
should be
remained
there.
as it is,
How can
yes.
you strike out? That means the student was not admitted. Does it mean that? It can be another matter that a student entered the school, stayed for some time, either passed out or went to some other school.
Yes, okay.
But that will not mean that a record of the student being admitted to this school will be obliterated. So how can you strike out the names? Every minute. Striking out.
এটা কি কারণে তার এটা সুবিধা হলো?
At random, you go on striking out.
আগৰ কাছে নাই না? না, এটা সুবিধা হলো। হ্যাঁ, এটা বহুত পারে। আপনি যদি
None indication. Maybe.
এনে রেজিস্টার নাম কাটি দিন।
I think, and moreover, the entire register is in a different form Then the two offending pages. Just see. In fact, the entire format is different.
Please,
Can you see? Look at any page at random,
yes, no, sir.
see the format of the register, in what manner it is written, and see the two offending pages. See, if this is the trend coming out, then other litigants will be in trouble. We have to make inquiry in each and every case now. Where we are genuinely believing that these certificates are issued on the basis of a public record. If public record is manipulated in this manner, then all the litigants will be in trouble, because every school certificate produced has to be thoroughly investigated now. Have you noticed the format in the other pages, other than the two offending pages?
এটা ফরম্যাট স্কুল বই ভর্তি আপনি টোটালি ফরম্যাটে বেলেগ
Mr. DO, you do one thing. You call for the original school records of each and every school under your jurisdiction. You make a personal verification of all the admission registers, and wherever there is any manipulation, take action. I think this is required now. And this register be deposited in the custody of the court.
Yes.
It will not go out of the court now.
Yes. Protect school.
Each and every school under your jurisdiction,
Yes, sir.
call for this admission register of each and every school. You verify it yourself. Be satisfied yourself whether it is as per order or there is something going on. You are from which district?
He's from Nagaon.
Nagaon. So Nagaon also we have good many number of cases. Maybe you'll have to extend it to other districts also now. If manipulations of this magnitude is going on, where is the sanctity of a public record now? Apuni hetu korok and submit us a report.
কিমান স্কুল আছে তবে 2019
How many schools are there in Nagaon district?
2019 LP
2019. Yeah, you take some time.
yes
Call for each and every original school admission register.
LP upper primary 314
And you just glance through the original school register and admission register and take your own satisfaction whether it is in order or there is something going on there.
Each and every case check করে বলে
I think this is,
he will require some time, Lord.
yeah, definitely. For this, we'll give you time. But for the BO's production, you also please remain present tomorrow
Tomorrow.
because he is your subordinate. We're going to ask him why he has done it.
Course, earlier-
And mind you, this endorsement, offending endorsement is under the signature of the BO also.
Yes,
It's not that only the headmaster had done.
yes.
There is a complicity of the BO also in this.
বিয়োজন করছে কে ঢেকিয়াজুলি
That earlier BO, he now posted at Dhekiazuli receipts.
Doesn't matter. Ask him to come immediately.
পাইব না করবো না কালেকশন করবো
Thekejuli is hardly a distance. He can start in the morning and still be in the court. Please do it. List again tomorrow for further. Already. It will Kalia will discourage you.
Item 15.
May it please your lordships. Lordship, this is an ex parte cases, lordships.
Party. Order of which year?
2022 lordship.
22.
Yes,
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Yes.
How much?
Lordship.
It was 5,000 or
5,000 or 3,000. I think the fee to start it. Third, your name, please.
S.A. Borbuya, Lordship.
As a Borbuya, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard. Saida Begum, alias Chayeda Begum, CHIS, spelling difference, had been referred to the 19, have been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number
4 Dorong, Lordship.
4 Dorong for rendering an opinion as to whether the petitioner is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT case number 4326/2011. Notice was served on the petitioner. He appeared, but thereafter, without any acceptable reason, had not participated in the proceeding any further, resulting in the ex parte order dated 10/2/2022. Being aggrieved, this petition is instituted. Considering the admitted conduct of the petitioner, we do not notice any infirmity in the order dated 10/2/2022. So, but however, instead of remanding, however, for the interest of justice, another opportunity may be given to the petitioner to prove that, to discharge the burden that he is a citizen of India. Accordingly, the order dated 10/2/2022 is set aside. Petitioner to appear before the tribunal on 23/5/2023. However, for the conduct of the petitioner, a cost of 3,000 be paid to the District Legal Services Authority. Which district? Dorong. And upon showing proof of the payment of cost, the petitioner to appear before the tribunal.
Item 16,
Item number 16 also ex parte case, and both are husband and wife, Lordship.
Give the case number and all,
Lordship.
same order.
Deeply obliged.
item 17,
May I please, your lordship? My lord, the father name of the petitioner is Taramia, my lord.
Father's name is
Taramia,
Taramia, page number
page number 27, my lord. Is the total list of.
Page number?
27,
27.
Annex 6. Is a voter list of 1997, my lord.
Taramia, 1997.
Lordship.
Taramia is son of Shona.
Sona.
Where is
Where
the
is
name
written
of Shona?
Lordship, may kindly see page 25. Is a voter list of my lord 1970.
70, page 25.
Yes. Sona Muddin.
Name of the village?
Is similar.
Chotola
Chotola Nokne.
Chotola.
It's a knock.
Which document will show petitioner is the daughter of Taramia?
Oh, my lord, is there is a my lord, gift deed, my lord.
Gift deed, page number.
Page, my lord, lordship will find page 38, 32, annex 10. Page 32, annex 10.
Chotola. Village. Police station. Chotola. Notice, call for the records and interim order.
Motion.
item 18 for admission.
Councilor now. 18.
Item 18,
May I please, Lordship, kindly see the last order dated 29/3.
Claim that Anam or Mia Salo. Voters list of Anamat Mia
Yes.
of village Ghogarkuti.
We have filed additional affidavit, Lordship. Page 46 notice in the
Page 46.
additional affidavit. Page 46. Mia Anamot
Son of Huzir Mahmud.
and Mia Alkas Hussain Lordship, both father, son and father appears in.
Yes, Mr.
66.
Sharma,
Document.
what do you send back?
Yes.
Why did the tribunal reject it? What reasoning is given?
Lordship, actually, tribunal does not believe in oral evidence. Lordship.
Sorry,
Oral evidence, Lordship, no documentary evidence in support of the linkage, Lordship. Here in this case, we relied upon the oral evidence of the DW3, who is elder brother of the
understand.
petitioner. That is.
So tribunal does not believe it. Why the tribunal does not believe?
Lordship, this is normally
No. Why the tribunal says it does not believe? Any reason given?
some discrepancies there, name Mia Anamat Mia. And
Was he cross-examined?
yes,
Anawat Mia.
yes, yes.
So where is the cross-examination?
Lordship, in this affidavit, Lordship, is 53.
53. And where is the evidence in chief?
Of the bench.
I think page 50. Is it page
50.
50? Page 50, I think.
Yes.
Third. The petitioner Abeda Bibi had been referred to the foreigners tribunal number.
Page 32.
32. Foreigners tribunal number 10 Dhubri for rendering an opinion as to whether she is the person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1973, resulting in registration of FT bracket 10 stroke AGM stroke 241 stroke 2016. An opinion dated 36/2017 had been rendered, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. This being aggrieved, this petition is instituted in the writ petition. The petitioner relies on the voters list of 1954 of Taluk Khutarkuti Police Station, Tufanganj, JL stroke Thak number 1081 of Kuch Bihar district of West Bengal. Which contains the name of Anamat Mia, son of Huzur Mahmud, who is claimed to be the father of the petitioner. To substantiate that Anamat Mia is the father of the petitioner relies upon the evidence rendered by Alkas Mia, alias Alkas Hussain, son of late Anamat Mia of village Khogarkuti, wherein it is deposed that the petitioner Abeda Bibi is the younger sister of Alkas Mia alias Alkas Hussain. Voters list of the year which is 46 of the year 1986 of village of the year 68 of village Ghogaratuli in the Coach Bihar district of West Bengal has also been relied upon, which contains the name of Mia Anamat, son of Huzir Mahmud, at serial 253, and that of Mia Alkas Hussain, son of Anamat, at serial 254, and that of Hubijan Khatun, wife of Anamat, at serial 255. Petitioner also relies on the evidence rendered by Mia Alkas Hussain, as Alkas Mia alias Alkas Hussain, son of Anamat Mia of village Ghogaratuli, wherein it is deposed that the petitioner Abeda Bibi is his younger sister who was born in village Ghogarakuti under police station Tufanganj in the Coach Bihar district of West Bengal, and subsequently married to Abed Ali, son of Tosaruddin of village Khorial Donga, part 2 in the Golagan district of Assam. In cross-examination, Alkas Mia alias Alkas Hussain stated that his father died 24 years ago, died about 24 years. And his mother is also not alive. He stated in cross that there are 4 brothers and 3 sisters, and the younger sister is aged about 35 years. The voters list of 1954 and 1968 of village Ghogarakuti in the Coach Bihar district of West Bengal, if correct, would establish that Alkas Mia Alkas Hussain, son of Anamat, is a citizen of India, and Alkas Mia alias Alkas Hussain, being the son of Anamat Mia of village Ghogarakuti, had rendered evidence that the petitioner Abeda Begum is his younger sister and daughter of Anamat Mia. In cross, the authorities in the Home Department of Assam could not rebut the evidence that the petitioner is the younger sister of the witness and daughter of Anamat Mia of village Ghogratuli. But the tribunal rejected the evidence of DW3 Alkas Mia alias Alkas Hussain on some doubt having arisen. But the reason as to why the doubt had arisen is not discernible, nor acceptable. Accordingly, matter remanded back to the tribunal for fresh appreciation of the voters list of 1954 and 68 of village Ghogratuli in the West Bengal, as well as the evidence of DW3, and pass a reasoned order thereon. The DW3 may be subjected to further cross-examination by the state authorities.
Expired.
Huh?
Expired DW.
Then what is the law? Then if he has expired, then what is the law? Find out.
We annex the death certificate of.
Understand what is the law? What is the law in respect of a deceased witness?
As his earlier statement may be considered, Lordship.
What is the law?
The
I'm not-
statement already.
We are not
recorded.
asking you what you want to say. We are asking what is the law in respect of the evidence of a dead witness. It is stated that In the meantime, Alkas Mia alias Alkas Hussain DW3 had died. The tribunal may also look into the law as regard the implication of the evidence being rendered by a witness who is dead in the meantime, while passing the reasoned order. Reasoned order is there.
Item 19,
The respondents in the Home Department may also make an inquiry as to whether the Alkas Hussain alias Alkas Mia, who were deposed before the tribunal as DW3, and Mia Alkas Hussain of the voters list of 1960 at village Ghogratuli are one and the same person. Yes, Mr. Chauhan.
May I please, Lordship, my lord? In this case,
Abdul Hai, who is the father of Abdul Hai?
Noor Hussain,
Page number
my lord,
13.
14. my lord. 13, 14, and therefore, my lord, 16. 16.
Yes.
My lord,
Which material will show that Abdul Hai is the son of Noor
Yes, my lord,
Hussain?
that is my lord. Page, my lord, 17, 18, 1989. the list. Mohammad Noor Hussain, Zahura Khatun, Mohammad Abdul Hai. Son of the son of the Noor Hussain.
Petitioner is Abdul Hai.
Abdul Hai. Abdul Hai and his wife Anna and children.
Hmm.
Lord, one,
How many petitioners are here?
my lord, petitioner number 1 is husband, my lord, who is wife, my lord, and others, my
If
lord.
the husband is citizen, wife may not be citizen. Hmm.
Kindly see, my lord, page 36, my lord. Their sons and daughters, namely so and so, are also
We
foreigners.
understand the mother may not be citizen.
Yes, my lord.
Mother will derive citizenship from her father.
Yes, my lord, that is there, my lord. Page, my lord, kindly see page 23, my lord.
Hmm.
Hussein Ali. Hussein Ali is my lord. Father is 65 voter list, my lord, and 70 in the voter list of 70, my lord.
How do you know that she is the daughter of Hussain Ali?
Yes, my lord, that is also there, my lord, that
Page.
my lord, certificate of Gangura, page 29.
How does the Gangura know all these facts? What is the source of his information?
But no, they are,
No, you are making a gesture, but that is not the answer.
they are other.
Gangura cannot be a person who knows everything in this world. What is happening inside the family of the other people. So you have to disclose his source of information. If he is saying something from public record, he is maintaining, yes, we accept it. Or else he has to tell us from how he came to know about it.
Yes, ma'am. It's not there, ma'am.
What do you do? Abdul Hai had given evidence.
He's
No, the
the,
petitioner himself is Abdul Hai.
yes, ma'am. No, but
The petitioner number 1, Abdul Hai, had been referred to the Foreign Tribunal number, which page it is, that order.
Page 33. 33.
33. Had been referred to the Ordinance Tribunal number 3, Morigaon, for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of case number FT 94/2015 bracket new number, comma, corresponding to FT 896/2012 bracket old number. An opinion dated 28/7/2017 has been rendered declaring the petitioner and his other family members to be foreigners. Being aggrieved, this writ petition is instituted. In the writ code, the petitioner refers to the voters list of 1971. (1966) and 1971 of village Holmari, Moza Moirabari, in which district? In the Nagaon district, which contains the name of Nur Hussain, son of Jaba Sheikh, at serial 279 in the list of 1966, and serial 430 in the list of 1971, comma, respectively. The petitioner also relies on the voters list of 1989 of village Holmari, which contains the name of Muhammad Nur Hussain at serial 16 and that of Muhammad Abdul Hai at serial 18, and both are shown to be resident of the same house number 7. Accordingly, the petitioner number 1, Abdul Hai, claims that he had discharged the burden to prove that he is a citizen. In respect of petition over Abdul Hai, matter remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of 1966, 66 and 1971 of village Holmari, as well as the voters list of 1989 of village Holmari, to arrive at a conclusion as to whether the petitioner number 1, Abdul Hai, is a citizen. For the purpose, the petitioner may produce the complete voters list from the year 1966 to 1989 in respect of village Holmari. In respect of the petitioner number 2, namely, what's the name? Namely Musamad Rahima Khatun, who is the wife of the petitioner number 1, comma, appropriate materials may be produced before the tribunal to show that Rahima Khatun herself is a citizen of India by establishing her citizenship through her own father, through her father. Father is always one, through her father. So, matter accordingly remanded back to the tribunal for consideration as indicated above, and thereafter pass a reasoned order. The Home Department of the government shall also verify as to whether Abdul Hai, the procedure petitioner, and Abdul Hai of the voters list of 1989 of village Holmari are one and the same person. Pakistan reasoned order.
Item 20.
Obliged.
Depending on the citizenship as may be declared in respect of petitioner number 1, the citizenship of the other petitioners other than petitioner number 2 shall also follow. But in respect of petitioner number 2, she may render appropriate material before the tribunal to prove her own citizenship. Majida Khatun, yes. Who is the
My
father?
lord, and this is page 18, my lord. My
Page
father's
16,
name, my lord. Yes.
page number
18, my
16,
lord. This is Jamabundi for 1930-31, my lord.
page number 16,
18, my lord.
18.
18. Jamabundi. My father's name is Gyasuddin Farasi, my lord. Allah is Gyasuddin.
Father is Gyasuddin Farazi.
Yes.
Okay.
This is recorded in the year
Now,
19.
which document will show Gyasuddin Farazi is the father?
Yes, my lord. My lord, school certificate and this is page
Page
9.
number,
Page 40, my lord.
page 40.
Section 9.
Now the problem has come with school certificates, the kind of materials we are getting. See, conduct of a few persons have completely taken away the faith of the court in these proceedings. Because of
there
few
is also-
unscrupulous persons.
There is also Jamabundi, my lord, in my name also. By
Where
right
is
of
the
inheritance.
Jamabandi?
Yeah, my lord, page 21, my lord.
Page 21.
Page 20 is the translated copy, my lord. 20 is. 21.
So now what will be the implication, you know? Every school certificate relied upon will require the education to remain to present. Produce the original register before us. We'll examine. What else to do? When you are dealing everything with complete faith, but materials produced before the court, wherever any doubt shows that there is a huge manipulation. So ultimately, we'll be compelled to call for all original records now, one by one. It'll take a longer time to dispose of the matters. Just because somebody is trying to fabricate and manipulate.
In the Jamabundi also, my name has been,
Which page?
my lord, page 20, my lord. My name is
So
Mozilla.
slowly, maybe we'll have to accept that the tribunals were right, not believing anything.
Page 20, my lord.
Page 21, what does it provide for?
My name is my lord, page, sorry.
Hmm.
Serial number 57, Mosammat Mozida Kazan.
Serial number 57.
57.
Where is serial 57?
My
Page
lord,
21.
translated copy, my lord.
So you're referring to page 21.
Yes, my lord.
21 is some vernacular.
Yes, vernacular 20 is translated copy, my lord.
Sorry.
Page 20.
You're referring to 20. Now show it in vernacular. Where is it?
Yes, my lord.
Majida Khatun. Where is the name of Majida?
Page 24, my lord, friends.
24.
Yes. Page 24, serial number 57.
Page number
Page number 24, serial number 57, my lord.
Majida.
Mozida Khatun. Daughter of
Peter
Gyasuddin.
Gyasuddin. This is the land of which village?
My lord, Adhakunda, my lord.
Hmm. And the petitioners?
Petitioners, my lord, got married in the, my lord, Shorupathar, my lord. After marriage, my lord.
How do you know that the proceeding Majida Khatun and this Majida Khatun, they are the same person?
My lord, since notice issued to me, my lord.
I know. You have to show that you are the same person because you are relying only on the land documents.
Land documents, my lord, there is a total.
One Majida Khatun may be there existing.
That is true.
That Majida Khatun may be the daughter of Gyasuddin.
Yes, ma'am.
She may be having land. But how do you know that this petitioner Majida Khatun and that Majida Khatun, they are the same person?
My notice issued to me, I appeared, my lord.
Doesn't matter. It's only a claim that I am so and so.
Page 35 also voter list of 1970, my lord.
Page number?
Page 35,
A voter list of which year? 70.
Seven.
Of which village?
same village, my lord.
Atakunda.
Yes, my lord. Adhakunda Pathan.
Page 35, you say, no?
34, my lord. 34, my lord. It's translated to 34. My mother's name is Zoygun Nessa.
Mhm. Petition of the other one, petition of the other one. Where is the Kabin Nama?
My lord, Kabin Nama is not there, my lord. My lord,
What
Gaura-
document you have to show that you are the daughter of Gyasuddin?
my lord, Gaura certificate is there, my lord.
Hmm.
Gaura certificate is also there.
Same question. How does the Gavura know so much of facts? Gavura has no power to make a declaration. Gavura is like any other witness who will depose on the basis of information he has, or if he is maintaining any public records from that record he can give. Gavura does not have any extra constitutional power to make any kind of declaration. Jagunesa is alive or dead? Gyasuddin is dead
My lord, yes.
because there is some mutation.
Yes,
So Jagunesa, is she alive?
that information is there.
Find out. If Jagannath comes and make a statement that this person is my daughter, we'll accept it.
Yes, my lord, if fixed another date, my lord, I will obtain instruction. from
Uh,
that effect.
The petitioner seeks for an adjournment to examine as to whether Jaigun Nessa, wife of Gyas of the 1970 voters list, is still alive. The respondents in the Home Department to make an inquiry as to whether the petitioner Posidi Majida Khatun and the Majida Khatun of the Jamabandi at page
Please,
24 of the writ petition are one and the same person and submit a report just after a week.
Lordship, may I allow to take a copy of the petition?
Sorry,
Copy of the petition may. allow
you
to
don't
serve.
have.
I have lordship for the superintendent of police lordship, extra copy lordship.
No, extra copies must have been given when the notice was issued.
Yes, Lord.
Why should
I'll
on
see.
every day copies be provided?
Yes, Lord. I will see.
Your SP was served with notice.
Yes,
Did you take steps?
yes, my lord.
You've taken steps. We give extra copy when we bring in somebody who is not a respondent and is required to respond. There a copy can be provided, but not to
Okay,
the regular
I will-
respondents.
yes, Lord.
Abbas,
21,
Abdul Hassan, yes.
may I please also. The petitioner before your lordship is a headmaster of a provincialized semi madrasa lordship.
That will not make him a citizen.
Yes,
First, you prove your citizen. That's
yes. Page 36, maybe.
36.
Page 36. Haji Abdul Haq, page 36.
Haji Abdul Haq is the father.
And Zobeda Khatun Bibi, mother, and
Village
Haimana
of
Bawa,
Kundorpara.
grandmother.
South Salmara, okay. Jobeda Khatun is the mother.
Mother, Aimana Bawa, grandmother.
Very well.
Now,
Now, which document will show Haji Abdul is the father?
also page 23. Your father's name is not there, but it is ACLC part certificate, page 23. And 24 is the ICND part certificate, and also page 25 medicine. My father name is also recorded. with
Page
my
25.
25.
But the village is not there.
Lordship.
Village is not there.
Yes, Lordship. Here, this is not there, the school certificate and Lordship. 1985, my name for the first time appeared in the voter list of 1985, Lordship.
Page number
Page 29,
29.
page 29. I am Abdul Hassan Mia, 363 A Hassan. And serial number 366, my grandmother name was recorded, Lordship. My grandmother name once recorded along
Your
with my
petitioner
parents.
is A Hashem. Hashem.
Abdul Hassan.
Wh- Where is the name of the grandmother in page 30?
Serial number 366.
Aimona.
Aymana Bewa. Aymana Bewa's name was recorded in the voter list of 1960.
Aimona is the grandmother.
Yes, Lordship.
Haji Abdul is the father.
Yes, Lord.
And why Haji Abdul name is not there? He died.
Due to family separation, Lordship.
Hmm.
Separate house constructed and in the.
So
same-
then, so the petitioner did not go to the separate house of the father. He stayed with the grandmother. And the father got separated.
Separate house,
So
Same
therefore, father's name is not there.
same village.
Maybe same village. Produce the complete voters list of 1985. Petitioner to produce the complete voters list of 1985 of 85, right?
Lordship, 2018 also my name was recorded. We have annexed.
Maybe. Of 1985 of village Kondorpara part 3. So is to examine as to whether Abdul Hassam, son of Abdul Haq,
My mother was also examined as DW2. Lordship.
maybe you produce it. Where is the other one? The other voters list you say regarding? So how do you know that this Abdul is the one more voters list you produced somewhere? 36.
And
People.
page 28 also. Lordship.
Of the Hadul, where he, Abdul Haq, who is claimed to be the father of the petitioner, is the same person as that of Haji Abdul Haq of the voters list of 1966, just after a week. Bring the complete list of 85.
Item 22.
Please, your lordship. My lord, in this case, my lord, the petitioner once declared not foreigner. There has been subsequent proceeding, my lord. And,
Precedicate.
my lord, sir, I am challenging the subsequent proceedings, sir.
Where is the first order?
My lord.
First order, was it decided?
My lord, 33, my lord, page 33,
33.
page 33.
No, is it
That has
a,
been decided.
it's a reasoned order or merely says this, my view is this? What kind of an order? I have perused the reference.
My lord, the reasoning has been
Just let me see.
given, my lord, at
If
paragraph.
the
9.
reason is there, we'll accept it. If the reason is
My
not
lord,
there,
the
we'll not.
evidence has been discussed and also, my lord, my
What do you
lord,
mean by discussed? Stating and discussing is different. Evidence has to be appreciated.
my lord.
not just
Yes, my
stated.
lord, appreciated, my lord.
So let me read.
My lord.
Let us read the order.
I have perused the reference, lordship, I am reading paragraph 9. Yes, 30. I have perused the reference report of the inquiry officer, statement of the proceeding and other witnesses recorded by the inquiry officer. I have
Just a
also
minute,
perused the,
let me read it.
my lord,
Let me read the order.
my lord.
There is no reason,
My
no
lord,
conclusion arrived at.
my lord, here, my lord,
Sorry, why
there-
don't
there
you
has
discharge
been-
your burden once again?
there has been my lord, my submission may be.
We'll record,
considered.
we'll record your submission.
My lord, my first submission is.
Please discharge your burden under section 9.
My lord,
Let us look into your case.
my submission is on the basis of the sub clause 16 of clause 3 of the Foreigners Tribunals Order 1964.
Come on.
Where has been, my lord, said,
Mr.
what may be the
Mr.
order?
Shikdar,
My
if
lord.
the person is a genuine Indian citizen, why are you not discharging that burden?
My
Take a reason order, and
My lord,
unless there is some reason that you are not a genuine citizen, so therefore you are required to rely on all technicalities of law.
my lord, the procedure.
I think the easiest option for you, that this is my document, so I am a citizen. And
My
no
lord,
big-
my lord, there is,
instead of
my lord,
taking a,
once I have contested the case, when he has
no,
four,
there's nothing,
four witnesses have been
there
examined.
is nothing called ego in these cases, that once I have done, I will not do it
My
again.
lord, it's a kind of, my lord, harassment. my
Nothing,
lord,
no
it's
harassment, no
Yes, my
harassment.
lord.
We don't find a good
My
reason.
lord, my lord, my submission may be
We'll
kindly
record
heard,
it.
my lord.
If you
that-
don't submit, then we'll have to dismiss this petition also.
My
So
lord,
you
that is-
better discharge your burden now. Who is your father? Let
My
us
lord, my lord, I have not annexed any documents. I have annexed only, my lord, the opinion and the inquiry proceeding.
see.
My
Uh,
Zohruddin is my father. That has
Uh,
been recorded in the judgment also.
I know, where is the voters list of Zohruddin?
My lord, that I have not annexed in. this
Please
case,
annex it.
But judgment.
Please
but in the
annex it.
judgment
We
has
have
been
seen it.
recorded, my lord.
We have seen it.
Paragraph 9.
We have seen
Paragraph
it.
9.
Only line is, therefore, evidence are exhibited are trustworthy.
My lord. There
That
has been
cannot, that
discuss-
cannot be a decision.
My lord, in paragraph 9, there has been discussion, my lord. My lord, my submission is that, my lord, what has been said, about the parameters of the final order of the Foreigners Tribunal. That says that, final order contains the opinion and on the reference, and which shall be concise statement of the facts and the conclusion. That has been available, my lord. Facts has been discussed in detail, my lord. So even
Which
if,
one, 16 what?
my lord,
What is, which rule
16.
you are referring?
my lord, sub clause 16
Uh,
of clause 3 of the Foreigners Tribunals Order 1964.
Foreigners Tribunals Order 1964.
1964, my lord. Sub clause 16 of clause 3.
Foreigners Tribunals Order 1964. Clause 16.
Yes, my lord.
Foreigners Tribunal Order 1964 or some other?
1964, my lord. It is,
Where is clause 16?
yes, my lord.
Oh, clause 316. Okay.
Yes, my lord. Sub clause 16 of clause 3.
Okay. Final order of the shall contain the opinions. Okay, fine. Mhm.
And my
But
lord,
this is all. Anything more to submit?
my lord, my submission, my lord, my last submission is relying on the paragraph 24 of the Abdul Qudsi sir. That judgment,
Okay.
it has been said that,
That residuary is applicable.
my lord, unless reverse,
Unless.
there cannot be a second round of
unless.
litigation,
Very well. We pass our judgment, but it is going against you.
my lord.
It will be going against you. We'll give a reasoned order. What is an opinion? We'll give a reasoned order. What is a decision to invoke the principle of res judicata? We find that what has been done by the tribunal in the earlier case is not a decision.
That is a
Sorry.
lordship, my lord.
It's definitely up to us. So do we want to discharge a burden now? We are asking you. If you want, you are welcome. We'll decide it, maybe in your favor also.
My lord, I have to consult, I have to take instruction on that point.
You produced a voters list of your father. You show that that man is your father. The order will be in your favor.
My lord, I may be given some time to take instruction. If,
It's better for you. Because stating all the evidence, writing one line, it is trustworthy, therefore I declare, is not a decision as per the concept decision.
My lord, here the
You can,
tribunal order says
you are free
of
to,
final order and opinion.
no, you are free to argue. You are free to argue.
Even if the decision is wrong, the other side
No,
ought to have
we are,
filed a writ petition.
but
challenging
there,
the-
decision may be wrong, but there has to be a decision. This prima facie, it appears, is not a decision. It does not satisfy the parameters, required parameters of what is to be a decision. And if you want, we can dictate a complete judgment, no difficulty. But for the interest of justice of this man, we are just giving an opportunity. We are giving the complete opportunity to discharge the burden. If you want, you can avail it.
My lord, I may be given time to discuss
Better.
the plans.
Mr. E.R. Sigdal and counsel petitioner prays for adjournment to provide any material that may be available so that the petitioner can discharge the burden that she is a citizen of India. A claim is made that the petitioner is the daughter of Jahuruddin alias Johuruddin Ali alias Jaharuddin Sheikh, whose name is claimed to be appearing in the voters list of 1966 and 1970 of which village?
Is
Of a village whose name is not indicated. The petitioner may produce the relevant voters list of the village. Voters 1966 of the village, which contains the name of her father, Jahuruddin alias Jaharuddin Sheikh, and also relevant material that she is the daughter of the same person. Full stop. The respondent in the Home Department may, in the meantime, make a verification and submit a report as to whether the petitioner Tarabanu Begum and Tarabanu Begum, the daughter of Jaharuddin alias Jaharuddin Sheikh of the voters list of 1966 are one and the same person. List after 15 days, 2 weeks for further consideration.
23.
May I please your lordship?
Muhammad Amjad Ali, yes, who is the father?
Father of Amjad Ali is Sattar Ali Sheikh.
Page
lordship.
number.
Voters list of 1966, page 89, lordship. My lord, may I submit, after filing of written statement, evidence was not adduced. I have checked the records. before
Evidence was not,
Adduced.
why?
Maybe he was not instructed properly because,
Then
I have checked
ultimately
the-
what happened? It's a,
yes,
it's
based on
order
the
on merit or it's an order ex parte?
ex parte because only WS was submitted.
It's an ex parte order.
Yes, lordship. If
Go
this
and-
matter is
Go
remanded
and-
back,
Go and find evidence,
yes, lordship.
cost of 3,000.
Lordship, I'm providing pro bono, even in the trial court also, he was provided legal aid counsel, lordship.
Then you pay at least something, 1,000.
Yes, 500, lordship.
Why
I
don't,
leave up to lordship. I
why
leave up.
why don't you come down even further?
Oh, lordship, because I'm providing. pro
At
bono.
least something the man should
Yes,
realize
yes,
that he has done it
lordship.
wrong.
Yes, yes.
Because
lordship.
these are
Yes,
cases,
lordship.
if you take it absolutely on the terms of merit, it is to be dismissed.
Yes, lordship.
There's nothing on
Yes,
merit.
lordship. Yes, lordship.
We are only giving us more sympathetic consideration,
Yes,
giving an
lordship.
opportunity.
Yes, lordship.
The
Yes.
earlier mistake committed should be realized by
Yes,
paying,
lordship.
at least paying something.
Yes, lordship.
Otherwise,
lordship. I leave-
where is the value of a person who cooperates and a person
Exactly. He
who
did a
does
wrong
not?
thing. Yes. lordship.
Both will be in the same, given the same treatment, that will violate Article 14. Heard MSD Ghosh, land counsel for the petitioner. Also, The petitioner Muhammad Amjad Ali was referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number.
Uh, Foreigners Tribunal only one in,
I think is it page
Chirag.
37? Is it page 37?
yes, Lordship.
Was referred to the foreigners?
Impugn order is to page 29, Lordship.
No, what is 37?
Is the order sheet. An impugn order, yes, 37 is the impugn order and the
that's-
order sheets also have an.
Was which foreign tribunal?
Is Chirang, Lordship.
Only one is there.
Yes, in Chirang.
Referred to the foreign tribunal at
Chirag.
Chirang for rendering an opinion as to whether he's a person who entered the state of Assam after 25/3/1971. The petitioner was served the notice. He appeared before the tribunal, submitted written statement, but thereafter remained absent. And no evidence was rendered discharging the burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946. In the circumstance, the order dated 27/11/2017 was passed declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this petition is instituted. No acceptable reason is forthcoming as to why the petitioner did not participate in the proceeding after filing of the written statement. And from such point of view, we do not notice any infirmity in the order dated 27/11/2017. But however, for the interest of justice, the petitioner is given another opportunity to appear before the tribunal and render all evidences that may be required or as may be advised. Accordingly, the order dated judgment and order dated 20/11/2017 of the Foreign Tribunal Chirang in case number BG and Agoto accordingly was registered. Case number so registered is set aside. But however, for the conduct of the petitioner, it is stated that the petitioner is economically not well off and therefore is required to be represented by a legal aid counsel. But the same cannot be a reason not to impose any cost on the unacceptable conduct of the petitioner before the tribunal. Considering the financial status of the petitioner, that he is being represented by legal aid counsel, a reduced cost of rupees 1,000 is imposed on the petitioner. The same be paid before the DLSA Chirang, and upon showing proof of payment of the cost to appear before the tribunal on, and the tribunal may pass a regent order.
Deeply obliged.
What about your criminal case?
Criminal case is stayed since that entire order is stayed by this honorable court. And
As we have required the petitioner to appear before the tribunal and render evidence, we further clarified that the criminal case against the petitioner in Sessions Case 11/2020 be also carried forward and brought to its logical end.
based on this impugn order, this FIR was lost. So this honorable court has stated that or this order.
That doesn't mean, here you go, you render evidence, show you a citizen, then place it before that case. How can we interfere with a regular criminal case in a proceeding under the Foreigners Tribunal? We can't do that. For that, you have to either file 482 petition for
Yes,
quashing,
Lordship.
or you go and
Yes,
appear
Lordship.
and
Yes, Lordship.
convince the court, criminal
Yes,
court.
Lordship. Yes, Lordship. I'll do that.
This proceeding, we have no jurisdiction to interfere with agreement. They may be carried forward and brought to its logical end, and the petitioner may appear before the criminal court for furthering the matter thereof. And the criminal court shall deal with the matter as per law. Now he is in detention.
No, he was released as per the order of this honorable court. Since that this impugn order was stayed, so based on this,
Very well, you go and
yes, Lordship.
make your submission before the criminal court,
Yes,
or
Lordship.
you come for a quashing of that.
Yes,
criminal
for a
case,
question of
whatever
that.
it is, yeah.
Yes. Deeply.
24,
Hmm. But your bail bond was rupees 5,000. You accepted that in the interim order. Now cost you cannot pay. In the earlier case,
Yes.
the bail bond was rupees 5,000.
Sure, that's surety. Any surety stands with a
So
landlord.
that has no value
No, that.
because you
that's
don't
valid.
have to actually pay,
The
but you
actually
agreed to
illegal.
pay. Now when the cost is coming, you can't pay 3,000.
I leave up to lordship.
You know, we're just pointing out.
Yes, Lord.
It reflects on the order.
Yes.
Next slide.
Deep.
Carry forward. A copy of this order be also provided to the be also placed before the criminal case too.
Session judge.
Before the learned session judge Chirang,
Chirang lordship.
in respect of sessions case 11/2020, so as to issue fresh summons to the petitioner. Otherwise, you'll never go there
Because this, I didn't get the
See.
order.
because of the interim order of the court.
Yes, lordship.
That proceeding was stayed.
Yes, lordship.
Now we have passed a final order
Yes, lordship.
requiring you to go and appear before the,
So if, the-
just a minute.
yes, lordship.
What will happen to that criminal proceeding? It was stayed because of an interim order.
Yes, lordship.
Now that interim order is converted to a final order.
Yes, lordship.
So if we retain the stay of the criminal proceeding, it will be a stay for an infinite period. It will remain stayed. It will never be brought to an end. No criminal case can be stayed in perpetuity. So therefore, we are saying you go and appear before the tribunal, tribunal issue that sessions court, they'll issue fresh notice. Before the tribunal, you go and render your whatever evidence has to be rendered. And a criminal case, bring it to its logical end as per law.
I think I'll file quashing. Reason is that,
Do any.
yes, lordship,
we are
because
not-
this FIR
But-
is based on this impugn order. which
Whatever it is.
Yes, lord.
But that has to be brought to a logical end
Yes,
and not in an indirect or oblique manner
Yes, lord.
that the stay will continue in perpetuity.
Yes, lordship.
Yes, next item.
24.
Please, Your Worship. Petitioner father's name is Abdul Rahim Chaudhary, Your Worship.
Father's name is
His name appeared in 1965.
page number,
Page 31, Your Worship.
page 31.
Page 31, serial number 242. Your Worship.
It's your confusion. Sorry, page number,
Page 31. Your Worship.
sorry,
Page 31.
31.
31. Your Worship. Serial number 242.
Serial number 2,
42. Abdul Rahim Chaudhary. Your Worship.
Abdul,
Rahim Chaudhary.
page 31.
31.
Serial 242,
242.
Abdul Rahim Chaudhary.
Chaudhary.
Okay,
And what,
56, of which village?
village, Khelma, part 7.
Helna,
Khelma, part 7.
Helna, part 7. Okay,
Thana,
no.
Katigora, Silchar.
Hmm.
What happened, Your Lordship, petitioner's name was appeared in the electoral roll of 1997, but it was recorded as D. For which petitioner submitted an application to know if any reference was pending. Then the superintendent of police by
No, we are not interested on those, what had happened.
yes, Your
You discharge your burden that you are a citizen.
that
Please
I-
confine to that.
and that to prove the linkage, Your Lordship, petitioner submitted his HSLC exam admit card, Your Lordship.
No, petitioner claims Abdul Rahim Chaudhary of 66 voter list of Khelma 7 part is the father.
father.
Which document will show?
Page 58, your lordship.
58. What is it?
Agent of the admit card, your lordship.
Admit card. Admit card doesn't contain the name of the village.
And then your lordship will find the next page, your lordship, page 60 is the bank account, your lordship.
Page number
60, your lordship.
60,
60.
60.
60, your lordship. Bank account jointly opened by the petitioner's father and the petitioner, your lordship.
Information in the bank account is, will not conclusively say who is a father, who is not a father.
Here, your lordship, petitioner's father.
Because, Mr. Hira,
Yes, sir.
this information is as per what the account holder provides to the bank. Bank nowhere verifies who is the father and who is the son. So this information cannot be the basis to prove who is a father and who is a son.
And another annexure, your lordship, may kindly produce page 61, your lordship.
Page
Petitioner-
61, okay, what is
petitioner
it?
Undergone a training program, your lordship. A 3 days training program. your lordship.
Did the chief executive officer ever verify that who is a father and who is not a father? No.
That is-
And these are informations recorded much later,
It is on 1997,
1997. Very well.
1997. your lordship. And
We accept the school records to show, because that is a very, very contemporaneous information, but these informations can later on anybody can go
And
anywhere.
your lordship, petitioner also annexed, exhibited
Do
1990.
Don't you have any better material than this?
Actually, the petitioner applied for the certified copy of the voter list of 1993, your lordship.
Get it?
That has not been provided, for which he could not. annex.
Yes, Mr. Ali, provide the voters list. The petitioner claims that he had applied for the voters list of 1993 of village Helma, 7th part,
Part 6, your lordship, now.
part 6 in the Kachar district, but the same had not been provided. The election authority may provide the petitioner with the appropriate voters list of that. There
25
is
for
a
orders.
difference. There are many documents which will contain the name of the father. But these documents, the information is contained on the basis of the information given by the particular person. Suppose today I go and say that X is my father. That document will contain so and so father X. No one verifies whether it is true or false. But some of the documents it is accepted, like school certificate, birth certificate, etc.
Then I may be allowed to produce the school records also, your lordship.
Produce it. Yeah, that is better for you.
Oblige you.
25,
May I please, Your Lordship? My lord, last order,
Verification as per location of the villages of the PWD.
actually, my lord, the last order directed the state government.
This is a PIL. PIL seeking for what?
These are from 6 schedule area, my lord. They are seeking that although their names of these villages are reflected, but they are not given that recognition, my lord.
They are not given the,
Recognition. Their names are already reflected in the voter list also and in the
sorry. What is the relief sought for?
relief is, my lord, the page 29, my lord.
Direction to the respondent to recognize their villages into revenue villages, which are under occupation of the local inhabitants of scheduled caste community.
Yes.
Who is this petitioner?
These are all, my lord, the Gambura. They are
They are Gamburas.
Gamburas of the respective villages. Although there is no Sorkari Gambura, but their arrangement has been made.
Very well. So you want these villages to be
Although they are,
revenue village. Under what law? Under what law there should be a declaration that they are revenue villages?
my lord, last occasion, a submission was made, my lord.
Maybe. We are
Yes.
just asking you,
Yes.
your legal right. Under which law these villages should be declared to be revenue village?
Yes. ma'am. That, my lord, that will be, my lord, under, my lord, the council act, my lord.
council does not provide for any provision to declare
My
any
lord,
place to be a revenue village.
If I can show page 62, my lord, one such instance, my lord.
No, instance may be right, may be wrong. If it is wrong, we don't have to follow it.
Yes, my lord. Page
So
62.
show us your right.
Yeah.
Under which provision of law these villages are to be declared as revenue village? Please show it.
My lord, some time may be given, my lord. I will.
You want
I'll-
some
I'll
time?
File an additional affidavit, my lord.
Don't have to file affidavit. Show us the provision of law. All these books are here.
Yes. Although I
You
have
just
got-
have to tell us where is the provision. To declare these places to be revenue villages. It will be under the Assam land revenue regulation or
Yes.
it will be under some other law?
Under law, my lord, because district.
Which
council-
law?
District Council Act.
District council has no jurisdiction over declaration of revenue villages. I don't think so. Is it a transfer subject, Mr. Choni?
Forest come under state.
These are not transferred to the district council.
So far.
District council has
Yes.
jurisdiction only over the subjects which are transferred to them.
Transfer to them.
This is not a transfer subject.
This one, constitution, my lord, article, I found, my lord. In schedule 6, my lord,
20.
schedule 6 of the Constitution of India.
Schedule 6.
Yes.
Schedule 6 is something different. Nowhere it is provided in the schedule 6 that this matter is under the
Section 3, my lord.
Ah.
Power of district council, my lord.
section
3, my lord.
3 of the 6th schedule.
Yes, my lord.
Power of
Power of district council and regional council to make laws.
yes. Over what?
Over, my lord, even for over any allotment, occupation or
Oh, I
use.
don't think so. Part of regional
Section 3.
all areas within such region and district for autonomous district respect all areas within a district. Which are the total, see if any within a shall have power to make laws in respect of which clause?
Allotment, occupation, use. or dis-
Allotment, occupation,
Or use. or
use
di-
or setting apart of land other than any land which is a reserved forest.
And B also, my lord.
They have the power to make law. Have you made any law? They have not made any law.
But if these villages come under, reserve forest.
Ah. This is the second aspect of the matter.
Yes, that is second.
But even if it does not come, they have the power to make a law. They may make a law, they may not make a law. It is their discretion, council discretion.
Yes.
But the people cannot come and say that by invoking this enabling power that declare my village to be a revenue village.
The revenue mobilize give them certain benefits like PRC, NOC, and for children.
Mr.
Higher
Borua, we
Yes.
are not concerned with the benefits of a revenue village. We are concerned with whether you are entitled to a direction that this place must be declared a revenue village. If yes, from which law this entitlement flows from?
I'll file an affidavit.
First, you have to establish your case, then only we'll ask the respondents. Because the council is taking a very specific stand that these are forest villages, these are forests.
My lord, in their affidavit, my lord, there is no material to show, my lord. They have just denied.
You
my-
cannot gate crash yourself by playing on to some lashes here and there that I have a legal right. You cannot.
My lord, paragraph 6, my lord, in my petition, my lord, I have
Yes,
referred to that village.
he's saying that your pleading and your oral statement are in conflict with each other. You file a fresh affidavit that it is not there. He says he has taken.
My lord, there are various
Mr.
villages.
Borua,
my lord.
the arguments you are leading we can foresee the end result will be a dismissal of this petition. If you have your right, please point out so that we can examine it.
My lord, kindly page 19, paragraph 6
Of,
of my PI,
of your,
of my PI. Page 19, paragraph 6. my lord. This is regarding village Dilimpur, my lord.
Sorry,
Paragraph 6, my lord.
paragraph 6. What is paragraph 6?
There are various villages. One village is Dilimpur, my lord.
Dilimpur, for.
This is already boundary has been demarcated, my lord. This is residing somewhere. I have also annexed the page
See,
44.
Mr. Borua, there cannot be any presumption of a fact. Or somebody writes a few words, right or wrong here and there, will not lead to creation of a fact.
No, what I'm saying, my lord, this was.
As you are making a claim that your villages should be declared to be a revenue village, first and foremost, please refer to the provision of law.
Right.
We'll examine whether facts of your case satisfies the requirement of the law. If yes, you'll get an order. But these indirect methods will never lead to any success.
Well, I'll file reply to their affidavit.
You are free to do anything you want.
I'll bring on record all the road.
A categorical statement is made by your name, please. C. Sharma, Land Council for the KAC or demands of or for the NC Hills Autonomous Council that the villages of the petitioners are located that the places claimed to be the villages of the petitioners are located within the reserve forest. Where is Mr. Hassan gone? SM Hassan. I think this issue was raised on the
Yes.
earlier occasion.
Yes.
We requested the forest department to tell us specifically whether they are forest
Yes,
land or not.
that was the issue, my lord.
This issue will come into it, whether forest or not. If it is not forest, from where does your legal right flows from?
Right.
Please.
I'll bring in affidavit.
When the matter is taken up today, the Land Council for the Forest Department is absent so as to provide the answer to the court. Mr. D. Burwa, Land Council for Petitioner, on the other hand, prays for adjournment to explore explore if the land in question is not a forest land, under which provision of law the petitioners would be entitled to a direction that the places be now declared to be revenue villages. This form change.
Item 26.
It is noted that by our earlier order 22/2023, the Land Council for the Forest Department, Mr. Hassan, was required to provide the information as to whether the villages mentioned in the said order are within the reserve forests. Mr. Sharma, tell Mr. Hassan about today's order. If next day he doesn't appear, we'll be compelled to pass some more strict order against the Forest Department. Mr. Chaudhary, what is your view?
Your lordship, in fact, on the earlier occasion I have submitted.
No. Apparently, these people are tribal people.
Yes.
From the names, it appears so. They say that these lands are reserve forest. These people must be claiming that we are having our villages over that land, whether forest or not forest, we don't know. We are having our villages. If you are having your villages, the 6th Schedule Council does not have any power to frame any laws. If they are not actually not reserve forest, they have some power. But Mr. Sharma says that we have not framed any law on that. In the absence of everything, what will happen? Suppose it is not located in a reserve forest. Will some land revenue regulation be applicable by default?
If not located, yes.
If not located, and if the council had not framed their own laws under section 3 of the 6th schedule, what will be the implication? I think by default, some land revenue
let me-
regulation will be applicable.
Here,
If it is Assam land revenue regulation, whether they do have a right,
here they say that they are forest dwellers.
huh?
Here they say that they are forest dwellers.
If they are forest dwellers,
If
that Forest Dwellers Act will be applicable.
here, what has happened is, in a case of Wildlife First versus the Ministry of Forest and Environment, the Supreme Court is monitoring the matter, and an affidavit has been filed by the state of Assam, where it says that they are examining the claims of the forest dwellers. And how many claims have been looked
No,
into,
a Forest Dwellers Act comes out.
how many,
No, we have already passed one judgment.
yes, yes,
How to deal with this Forest Dwellers Act.
yes.
It's a detailed judgment. I think about 2 years back, we passed a judgment. There will be a lot of verifications at different levels. Only after the satisfactory verifications, there is a particular procedure being provided, how the benefit under this act will be given to this category. It's called the Scheduled Tribes and Other Traditional Forest Dweller Recognition of Forest Rights Act 2006.
Yes,
They'll be governed by that.
yes, yes.
So not only the act provides, we have also passed our own judgment based on the provisions of the act. What you have to do and what the respondents have to do.
Yes, Lordship.
So
Here,
remedy for you will be to go and file individual applications, not that in group. If you come in a group, man may be entitled, another man may not be entitled.
Yes.
File your individual application or at least family wise that we are claiming the benefit under this act and we
That-
direct them to pass the order.
that is what Lordship had told the last time also. And in fact, in that line, Lordship had directed the council for the forest.
So firstly,
department
we have to know whether it's forest or not.
Yes,
Yes.
that is not,
to- They were to submit whether it is forest or not.
yes,
So if it is forest, you make application under
Right.
this act
yes,
and we'll direct them to consider it as per law.
Yes.
Or as per your entitlement. If it is not a forest, then we'll have to know from you what is the law regarding declaring a revenue village. And since when are these villages in existence?
my lord, it's some are in 1937, some are, my lord, 19.
What material you have to show that these are constituted villages? Do you have anything to show? That
lord,
these are constituted village, may not be revenue
yes,
village,
my
but
lord,
they are otherwise
the-
a village.
Yes. ma'am. One such is from page 44, my lord.
What is it?
Page 44 is their village is Dilaothai.
Somebody refers it to a village is not a village. There has to be some more material
Yes,
that
and-
group of these families are residing in this well demarcated area for so long a time
Yes,
and they claim it to be their
yes. yes.
village. Is there any such material
I
available?
have also added some voter list where names are shown. And
What will happen?
Yes.
Suppose anybody from outside joins this group of people. If the identity of the village, the
Yes.
existence of village is not definite, tomorrow any XYZ can go and claim that I also belong to the same kind.
What I found, my lord,
How do you
is,
decide?
yes, what I found, the number of electoral is say 605 reside in one village. From the election commission report.
Very well. So you show documents
Yes, I have annexed.
about the existence of these villages. The petitioner may also produce relevant materials which may indicate the existence of the villages and also since when they are in existence. It is better for you if it is declared to be a forest. The way out will be easier.
Only thing is they are not demarcating whether it is a forest or it is a.
Once the
Now, till
Forest
now,
department says it is forest, it's easier for you.
We don't accept that submission because every reserve forest is well defined. The boundaries are well defined. So now it's a question of fact whether the location of your place is
Inside.
inside the boundary or outside the
Yes,
boundary.
that is the. After 4 weeks.
After 2 weeks. 2 weeks, yeah.
Otherwise,
Second May.
Second. we'll take it up.
can it be on 3rd May, 2nd May? So,
Item 26.
Mr. Sharma, for the KSE, what is the concept of land in this KSE areas? What is the law pertaining to land?
Lordship.
You have to tell us that also,
Lordship,
because
I will look
every
into-
tribal area, the law related to land is different.
Yes, Lordship.
So you have to also tell us what is the applicable law in for these people.
But-
Say in some tribal areas, it is always the villages are shifting. Today, the village is located in one place, tomorrow it will be in another place, but it will be the same village. In another tribal area, it is something different.
Lordship, I will look into it.
What is the applicable tribal law relating to land of this particular area where the petitioners are residing? You tell us that also.
otherwise,
Twenty-six or 25?
26. Third May. Third May. Third May. 30 to.
Mr. Borua, are you aware of the land law prevailing in these areas where these petitioners are residing?
I have to obtain instruction,
I think this is not that easy a matter.
not easy.
Suppose under the tribal land laws, these people are entitled in some manner.
Yes,
We cannot reject their claim by referring to the general land laws.
yes, that is,
We need some more study from you.
well, I'll produce the relevant.
You
acts
produce
and-
everything so that we can come to
And I will
a
also
decision
obtain
which will be
instruction.
correct.
So can it be after 3 weeks, my lord, so that I can interact with the.
You come back after 2 weeks, we'll necessarily will give you more time, but let us see what you have done in these 2 weeks. If you need any much information, you can visit this LRI, Law Research Institute. See whether any research had been done on the land laws regarding this Karbi Anglong area
In fact, there is one book of North Kasar Hill, my, in law.
or
research.
North Kachar. Find out,
I will
read
bring
it,
that,
tell us the provisions.
always.
Yes, Mr. Shikar.
My lord, here, my lord, one contempt petition was filed
Hmm.
for non-compliance of the initial order for granting bail.
Contempt.
Yes, my lord.
Contempt.
Contempt
is-
401/2019
Contempt
for non-compliance.
against Robin Kumar and another. Oh,
Yes, my lord. Rupees Kumar is my lord,
okay, which order is violated?
my lord, in contempt petition, it is at annexure A, page 8.
Page 8. WPC, this is also a foreigners matter.
Yes, my lord, foreigners matter. There is an order allowing.
As an interim
to
measure,
go on
petition shall
bail.
not be taken. Now what happened? Why is it violated? Petition was taken to
My lord,
custody.
on the ground, that, the address in the reference, is village Khablar Vita, that is her parent address. But in filing the writ petition, he has given the address of her husband, say, residence. That is the variation has been
Yes,
taken note.
why this man is taken to custody? In
Not,
spite of the.
not taken in custody, but, he was not allowed to go on bail. Bail bond was not.
Now, where is she, this person?
Now, my lord, so far, the party is not giving any information, my lord. Perhaps that indicates that.
If the
she-
party is not in contact with you, that
My
means the
lord.
party is hale and hearty and very
Yes, my lord,
happy living
she may be in
somewhere.
safe custody, not arrested, but that is there.
So moment they go to Mr. Sigdar, they need to pay for something, it's a better not go. We are very happy. So we close this contempt then.
My lord,
I think notice was not issued, Lord.
Sorry.
Yet to be, notice is yet to be issued, Lord.
in the contempt.
Two thousand nineteen matter, we have no intention to, no,
My
notice
lord,
was issued.
my lord, the main case is dispose of.
No names have been
the-
reflected in the process. Sir.
Doesn't matter. You go to the registry and ask them why it is not reflected. Notice.
If lordship wants to go to the
Notice was
merits of the
issued
case.
by so and so and so. Received back address, he left his place. Respondent number 1, no notice received. These are officers of which department, these contemners?
My lord, SPB Borpeta, my lord.
SP,
SPB Borpeta,
SPD means?
border, my lord.
Border, SP
Acha,
Superintendent Police
Superintendent
Border,
Police Border Borpeta. The Superintendent of Police Border Borpeta to inform the court as to the present whereabouts of the contempt petitioner Shuna Bhanu, alias Sona Bhanu, who is the beneficiary of the order dated 12/4/2019 of this court in WPC 2371/2019. A copy of this order be provided to Mr. G. Sharma, Land Counsel, to transmit the same to the SP border of which place?
My lord, Borpeta.
Borpeta, for providing the information.
as well as.
If the person is outside, we close this contempt.
lord.
If the person is inside,
I think, my lord, outside. My lord.
we release the person.
When the party is in trouble, then come to the lawyers. My lord.
That is the age-old tradition. A client never goes to the lawyer unless in trouble.
My lord,
We provide this information,
my lord.
list again after 1 week.
Third May.
Third, no?
27 for hearing.
27, of course, it is 27. Tamila Bibi,
Lordship, page 20,
page number
22.
20.
Kutubali Sheikh,
Kuruvali is the father.
father. Baharan Sheikh,
Name of the village
biological
is
mother, and Ulupa Bibi, stepmother.
Baladmara, South
Yes.
Salbara. Now, which document will show Kuruvali is the father?
Page 41.
41.
Jawabandi copy, I am Somela Khatun, serial number 6. Lordship. Page 41.
Serial number
Six.
6. Somela Khatun.
Khatun.
Instead of Kudubali.
Yes, sir.
This is the land of which place?
Next page, Lordship, page 42.
Uh,
Next page, 42.
no, name of the village.
Next page.
Name of the village cannot be next page. What is the name of the village?
Yes, Lordship, but in the two parts, Lordship, page 42 may be seen. Lordship. Next page.
Please tell us the name of the village.
Same village, Bolotmara. 40.
Why don't you give that? Say that answer.
Actually, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Page 40. And remarks of the officer also, they are in page 42.
It's very difficult to read. Do you have given a type copy?
Yes, Lordship.
Which page?
Page 40.
40.
Yes, Lordship, page 40. As per order of the assistant settlement officer dated so and so. In Sita mutation, the whole land recorded in Pata number so and so has been substituted and recorded as per inheritance in the name of Ashraf
Okay.
Ali, Abul Hussain, Aisha Khatun.
Third,
Sakina
Mr. Your name? Sarkar.
Somela Khatun, Somela Bibi.
You are Sarkar Ali. Heard Mr. Sarkar Ali, learned counsel for the petitioner.
It is, it is, sir.
You are 80 Sarkar.
Yes, Lordship.
You know, why you are giving some different names? कोई कहते ना उनको।
It's sure.
Kutubali Sheikh for নাম কত আছে? Lordship, he has to establish our link with Kutubali Sheikh, Lordship.
Hmm.
Kutubali Sheikh.
Huh.
She has
So
to
you
establish.
examine this Jamabandi. Whether this Jamabandi shows that this Samela Bibi is the daughter of Kudubali Sheikh of the 66 voters list. You also examine whether this Samela Bibi and the petitioner Samela Bibi are one and the same.
Yes. So actually, Lordship, this Jamabanti was not considered by the tribunal on the ground that in reference Somela Bibi, in Jamabanti Somela Khatun.
No, Samela Bibi is also, Jamabandi is also Samela Bibi.
No, Lordship, in case 41, Lordship, Somela Khatun, typical mistake, Lordship. That's why I'm referred the
But he had made a vital
typical mistake.
typographical
That's why,
mistake.
Lordship, I refer directly on Harnekular. Somela Khatun.
So it is for you to make a verification whether Samela Khatun of the Jamabandi
Yes,
and this Samela Bibi, they are same person or not.
yes, yes, Lord.
Because these women, under different circumstance, they write their name in a different way. A Khatun can be a Bibi can be a Beva, it can be, but these cannot be the only basis for a differentiation. You have to make a further verification whether the actual person is same or not. Mr. A.T. Sarkar will also correct. The petitioner Samela Bibi was referred to the Foreigners Tribunal Kokrajhar for rendering an opinion as to whether she is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971. resulting in registration of case number K stroke FT stroke D stroke 2748 stroke 12. An opinion dated 6/4/2018 was rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner, being aggrieved district petition is instituted. In the writ petition, the petitioner relies on the voters list of 1966 of village 168 Bolodmara, police station, South Salmara, in the present South Salmara district, South Salmara Mankachar district, which contains the name of Kutub Ali Sheikh, son of Allah Box, at serial 199. The petitioner claims that Kutub Ali Sheikh is her father. To substantiate the same, the petitioner refers to a Jamabandi in respect of a plot of land in village Baladmari, wherein, as per the order of the Assistant Settlement Officer dated 22/3/2017, the land in the name of whose name? Original name? The land in the name of Kutub Ali Sheikh had been mutated amongst others in the name of Samela Bibi. It is stated that by referring to the order of mutation, a claim is made that Samela Bibi is the daughter of Kutub Ali Sheikh of the voters list of 1966 of village Baladmari. Matter remanded back to the tribunal to examine as to whether Kutub Ali Sheikh referred in the Jamabandi of the plot of land in village Baladmari and the Kutub Ali Sheikh of the 1966 voters list of village Baladmara are one and the same. Baladmara, huh? Baladmara or Baladmari? Somewhere you write Mara, somewhere Mari. That's the correct name, or Baladmari. The tribunal to also to examine as to whether Samela Bibi, who had inherited the land of Kutub Ali Sheikh of village Baladmara, and Samela Samela Khatun, it will be Samela Khatun. Samela Khatun and Samela Bibi, the repeated proceeding, are one and the same person. For the purpose, the petitioner may render any further evidence if so advised. The authorities in the Home Department of the Government of Assam through the Subordinate Police Border may also make their own verification and thereafter submit report to the tribunal. Tribunal to pass a written order after undertaking the proceedings.
28.
Lordship, this matter may be adjourned for this.
Adjourned on the prayer of Mr. A.T. Sarkar and also for the petition.
29.
Lordship, my parents' name, Lordship, is 25 years in Lordship.
Sorry.
Page 25, Lordship, my parents' name is there, Lordship. Village, Lordship, Kelly, Lordship, and 11%, page 26, Lordship.
Village
Kelly,
Kelly
Lordship, Kelly.
Kitapani Borpeta.
Which
Which name you are relying on?
25, Lordship, page 26. Lordship.
25 Gulab Khan.
Yes, Lordship. Gulab Khan is
Gulab Khan is the father.
father and Kosiron.
Kosiran Nesa is the mother.
Lordship, my link is Lordship, my in the Zawmandi, Lordship, Zawmandi to be a Lordship.
Page number,
Page, translated page 37, Lordship.
page 37.
37, Lordship. This is from the same village, Lordship. And my father's name, Lordship, is in serial number 2. His name here become Lordship Gopal, Lordship.
Page
Gopal and
37
37, Lordship.
of which village?
Same village, Lordship.
What is the name of the village?
Here, Lordship, the triple line, Lordship. Lot number 4, village Kelly.
Where are you reading?
Lordship, from beginning, Lordship, here, district Borpeta, subdivision Borpeta, Lordship, Circle, Kolkata, Moza. Thereafter this line, Lordship, village Kelly, Lordship. Page 37, Lordship.
I'm not getting the word Kelly. Village town I am getting, but where is Kelly? Okay, there is a stamp on top of it. Kelly হয়। Foreigner 7 day মারিছে এইটো। Ask the tribunal not to pull the seal on top of the most vital word. So that ultimately you cannot read what it is. So he'll get the benefit, even if it is not. So this is, whose land it is?
Here is my father name is, my name is.
Golab Khan. Where is the name of Golab Khan?
Lordship is serial number 2 lordship.
Serial number
Big lordship,
2,
Gopal lordship, something is type wrong.
Golab Khan.
Yes, lordship. It become Gopal lordship.
Okay, Gopal Golab.
And my name is lordship is serial number 7 lordship, Nur Jahan lordship.
7 Nur Jahan.
Here, my other siblings are there lordship.
Son of Golab,
Yes, lordship.
the daughter of Golab. Yes,
Yes, lord.
yes. What is it? Yes, sock. Petitioner Nur Jahan was referred to the tribunal number 11 Borpata for any same thing. My opinion is resulting in registration of case number in BPT 11 page 81 out of say. An opinion dated 16/12/2019 was rendered declaring the petition a foreigner being aggrieved district petition is instituted. In the writ petition, the petitioner relies on the voters list of 1966 of village Kheldi, Moza Titapani, Borpeta Hodor, in the Borpeta district, which contains the name of Golab Khan, son of Jabbar at serial 25, and that of Kosiran Nessa, wife of Golab at serial 26. The petitioner also refers to a Jamabandi of a plot of land in village Kheldi, wherein, as per the order of the circle officer dated 1/3/2011, the name of, amongst others, Nurjahan Khatun had also been mutated in place of their father Golab Khan. Accordingly, it is sought to be established that the petitioner is the daughter of Golab Khan of the voters list of 1966. Remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of 1966 containing the name of Golab Khan and also the Jamabandi containing the order of the circle officer dated 1/3/2011 by which the name of, amongst others, Golab Nurjahan Khatun was mutated in place of Golab Khan in respect of the land of in village Kheldi. The petitioner to produce the complete order of the circle officer dated so and so for examination in tribunal. The respondents in the Home Department should submit the police border to make an inquiry as to whether the mutation order is in respect of the land of Golab Khan of the 1966 voters list of the same village, and further as to whether the petitioner Nurjahan and the Nurjahan Khatun, whose name was mutated in place of Golab Khan as per the order of the circle officer, are one and the same person. Upon submitting the pass a region order.
Hello.
Yes, who is appearing? None appears for a petition amendment matter is called adjourned.
Time being 5.
It is provided in the event of further non-appearance, adverse order shall follow. Timing data. Why is it that timing?
Yeah, please a motion.
So why is it adjourned timing?
My lord,
Council.
sorry.
Monindra Biswas, who is the father?
I was the acting.
Who is the father of Monindra
My
Biswas?
lord. Oh. Well, Suresh Research,
Page number,
kindly find voter list 1966,
page number.
page, my lord, 12. Page 12,
Suresh Chandra Biswas, son of Chandra Lal,
yes. Thereafter, my
Village,
lord, my link is,
Hansimalu. Now, which document will show Munindra is the son of Suresh?
my link is, my lord, can you find voter list 2005, page 24, my lord.
Page 20.
24, my lord. 24, in fact, it is 22, my lord, can you find? And
Is
subsequently.
it the same village? Village is different.
Village, my lord, initially we are,
Do you
yeah,
have
that-
any material to substantiate your shifting concept?
shifting, my lord, I have stated in my,
Material. The petitioner may produce any material which may show that Suresh Chandra Biswas of the voters list of 1966 of village Khasi Malu,
Hello.
Moza Bokani, Police Station Lahorighat District Nagaon, had subsequently shifted to, where is the other one? They had subsequently shifted to village Mukhtiar Alipur, Moza Sisi in the Dhemaji district of Assam. A list after 15 days for the materials to be produced.